And we are ready for hockey here in downtown Jacksonville. The Jacksonville Icemen host the Orlando Solar Bears tonight. Good evening, everyone. Arlie Johnson along with Alex Reed with you in as critical a game as you can imagine for the Icemen this evening. Hosting Orlando, a team that is ahead of them in the standings. 10 points right now on top of Jacksonville in the standings, but the Icemen, Alex, still have playoff aspirations following a loss last night to Florida. They are still very much in the thick of things, especially with games in hand, but it's games like these where they must capture the 2 points, preferably in regulation.
Without question, because right now you're a team fighting for points, and you just got to get points regardless who you're playing at this time. That's really the position that the Icemen have put themselves in, but it magnifies when you're taking on one of the teams that you're currently chasing, because the 4-point swings will be in full effect here. If you get the job done in regulation, you can gain some ground. And with the Icemen having games in hand on both teams, both Greenville and Orlando, definitely more for Greenville, but without question, a big matchup here against a team that's kind of had their number all season long. Referee
Steven Saylor drops the puck. It is Orlando tapping it into Jacksonville territory, and we are underway. Thanks for being with us tonight on Mixlr and ECHL.TV. The Icemen and Orlando Solar Bears tonight as Jacksonville possesses at their own blue line. Shifting from left to right is Johnny Albert for the Icemen. He'll chip it off glass and behind the net of Mike Condon, the goaltender tonight for Orlando, as Jacksonville keeps it in, and a save made by Condon on a point shot. So Jacksonville gets the first opportunity towards net just 30 seconds in. And for the Icemen, obviously a big game, but it is a challenging game as they are playing a team that they have only defeated once in 9 games this year. 7-1 against the Solar Bears, but that one win was the last time that these two teams met here in Jacksonville.
Yeah, it was, and of course this is, we've always said the Icemen are a better team when they score first, and the importance of scoring first in any game. But I think that you couldn't say it anymore. Perfect here for a game against Orlando, because Orlando is a team that has jumped on the Icemen early in games. It's going to be important for the Icemen to do just that, because this Orlando club, despite the fact they got good goaltending, they've been able to show that they can shut a team down defensively. That's why it's so important for Jacksonville to jump on them early.
It's Jacksonville trying to play it ahead for Lynch. Lynch is over the blue line, taps it behind the Orlando net. Brendan Warren first on the puck for Jacksonville. He'll cycle it into the corner for Lynch, then for Rabbit, circling around the back of the net, then pivoting the other direction. Centering feed. It is broken up, but it comes right back to Warren at the left circle. Warren for Lynch. To the blue line we go. Shiplow around the wall, and he'll rim it to the near side, setting up Warren. Excellent shift here from Jacksonville. Finally stolen and cleared out by Orlando, but good offensive puck zone time for the Icemen as Shiplow feeds to the right for Warren. He'll backhand in and head to the bench. Solar Bears with possession. Sosanoff. Oleg Sosanoff takes it in. The rangy, we'll say, defenseman for Orlando at 6'9", Chara-esque in the height category as the Solar Bears play it down low. Comes around the boards all the way to Jacksonville. Taking a hit is Hall as the Icemen play it to the neutral zone. First on it there is Kukali, tapping it into the zone. Solar Bears not able to get free. Zane Schartz couldn't find the handle to it as Jacksonville tries to clear, taking a hit that time. The centering feed deflects up high, comes towards Jacksonville. Bouncing puck held in by the Solar Bears. Schartz fighting for the puck along with Adam Dowda for Jacksonville. Dowda gives it up. Orlando behind the net in the form of Mikhail Shaligan. Shaligan spins away from a man. Trying to work it free from Jacksonville's Chris Leidsman. Comes all the way to the top of the blue paint, but the Icemen are on it. Cedarholm wrists it around the wall, finds Hall. Hall crisply cross ice for Martin, but he could not handle the pass. It's Sosanoff just ahead of him. And you're not going to get around Oleg Sosanoff. It's just a matter of whether you can beat him with speed.
Yeah, he's not fast, he's not quick, but again, he can cover a lot of range there at 6'9".
Here comes Orlando's drop pass to nobody. Not a good decision there from Trevor Olson, who really had the chance to go straight towards goal on what would have amounted to a partial breakaway. He tried to pass instead, and now it's Jacksonville playing it up the boards and out of play. It ends up in the Orlando bench, and a stoppage in play with 17:03 to go in a scoreless hockey game. Starting in goal tonight for Jacksonville, same as it ever was, Adam Carlson. 14-12-2-1 his record. Goals against average of 3.08. Save percentage of 89.8%. For the Solar Bears, it is Mike Condon, former NHL goaltender, and not too long ago over 100 games played in the NHL as recently as just last year. As the Icemen come up the right side, Chase Lang lost the handle, otherwise he was going to have a breakaway up the right wing side on a feed from Mike Hedden. Mingo holds in at the blue line. His shot is blocked in front and cleared away and out to the neutral zone by Orlando. John Albert turns and fires it out to the blue line. Knocked free by the Solar Bears. Jacksonville gets it right back, however. Saucer pass to the right side for Mingo, who has to take it off the wall. Mingo gains the red line, then the blue. They're onside, and Mingo continues on. Sharp angle shot. Save is made by Condon. Rebound is cleared out. It's not going to be icing. Dalton Thrower will take it just to the right of his netminder. Just standing behind the cage now is Thrower, as each team gets a line change. Jacksonville wearing their special Batman jerseys tonight, as Brendan Warren looks for a steal. Lang got a piece of it, but not enough to gain possession. And the Solar Bears come in transition 2-on-2 rush. The wrist shot from Orlando, whistled high and wide from Taylor Thompson. Comes all the way around the wall for Boyd. Boyd rims it around for John O'May, formerly with the Greenville Swamp Rabbits. Poke check by Jacksonville, and it's played out of the zone by Warren. It's Boyd for Drapluk. Drapluk's outlet pass finds nobody except a whistle from the linesman, and it will be icing against Orlando. These jerseys look sharp, Reader. I like these Batman jerseys for the Icemen. Gray and black, of course. A little bit of yellow trim in there. Yellow names and yellow piping around the numerals.
Yeah, and it's kind of like the newer age Batman crest on the front. Maybe not the original you saw maybe from the early days in the 60s and the 90s, but it's kind of the new age of the Batman series there. Obviously, you know, the Dark Knight Rises. More the Dark Knight phrase is what the words I was looking for.
Double deflection on that shot, and the centering feed comes all the way to Cedarholm, who gets a shot towards goal. That is blocked. Still scramble for it at the left wing circle, and the Iceman with a sharp angle shot. Save is made. Rebound is cleared out of play. Should be a delay of game. And it will be on the Solar Bears. Power play for the Icemen, as Jacksonville pressuring the net of Mike Condon. Not enough to get it on goal. There was maybe a little too much traffic to get it through, but I like the presence of Jacksonville right in front of that goaltender.
Yeah, they were, and it was a lot of pressure there, and that's what forced this rushed clearing attempt by Orlando, which is going to result in a power play. And we talk about it early, right before the broadcast. The power play for Jacksonville right now has certainly been surging.
4 power play goals in the last 2 games on the Darley's Plumbing power play for the Icemen. And a great opportunity here as Fitz is in the box for the Solar Bears. Jacksonville wins the draw, playing it to the bumper for Lynch. He'll deflect it to the near side boards for Martin. Pinned up along the wall. Orlando trying to dig it free. Jacksonville pries it loose briefly. Now it's right up against the wall yet again. Solar Bears get it and clear it away. Foot race for the puck. Orlando wins it, trying to work it free as Shiplow. Sharp angle shot from Langen. It goes wide to the short side. Jacksonville definitely has a propensity to give up some shorthanded goals, including last night, and Orlando has scored a bunch of them as well. As the Solar Bears look to steal deep behind the Jacksonville net, unable to do so, and the Icemen skate up the right wing. It's Albert over the line, onside, flip pass for Lynch, forehand and a save by Condon with the right leg. Great setup and a good release from Lynch as well. Orlando gets the steal and clear out to center. Mingo will come all the way back into his own end and try and regroup. Still 1:03 on the clock on this power play. Very active crowd tonight on this Saturday night. Good looking crowd this evening as the Icemen get to center and they'll rim it around. Condon will block it behind the net, playing it himself around the boards, but it comes right to the Icemen. Comes to the blue line for Mingo. Mingo to the circle for Rabbit. Warren back for Mingo. Walks the line. Feeds it for Warren. Backhand feed into the corner. Lang gives chase. Takes the body on a man. Orlando plays it off the wall. Trying to clear out is Thompson on his backhand. He is double teamed. Thompson trying to work it free. Warren battles. Looks to hold it in and finds Adam Dowda. Dowda to his forehand side. Cross ice, stolen by May. Partial breakaway, Mingo closes. May still has the puck, but the breakaway is gone, and the Icemen get it right back. Excellent work there by Mingo on the recovery, only to have Orlando steal it back at center ice. And this power play will go by the wayside as the Solar Bears still have possession. Just 7 seconds to go on Fitz's penalty as the Solar Bears get one final clear. 13:26 to go in the first period. Still a 0-0 hockey game. Icemen looking good in the early going, but the Solar Bears get another steal. The Icemen do not want to keep turning that puck over in their own end, or anywhere for that matter. Long outlet pass from Jacksonville. That goes by everyone for an icing call against the Icemen with 13:10 to go. Good-looking power play at times, but they also got caught. You can see why Jacksonville's allowed all those shorthanded goals, and also why Orlando's so good. They're just pressuring the blue line and hoping they get the steal. That's exactly what they got.
Yeah, 13 shorthanded goals allowed by the Iceman. That's the most in the ECHL. They're vulnerable, Arlie. There's no doubt about it. And there's one team that could present problems for them. It's going to be Orlando, because they're at the tops of the league there, I believe, with 12 on the season for. So it's something the Icemen are going to have to tighten up, because those are game-changing circumstances if you surrender a shorthanded goal.
Yeah, it's more than just a goal. Those are deflators.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. As we have a stoppage in play with exactly 13 minutes on the clock to go in period number 1. Jacksonville had a power play chance. Nothing doing there. We stay scoreless. This is Jacksonville Iceman hockey on Mixlr and ECHL.tv.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 32nd season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, official signage provider; A&R Sports, official hockey accessory supplier; Athletic Knit, official jersey supplier; Baron Rings, official championship ring supplier; BFL Canada Risk and Insurance and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2020 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Ephesus Lighting, the preferred lighting partner of the ECHL. The Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider. Geico, official auto insurance of the ECHL. Handbid, the official mobile auction app. Honig's, the official partner of the ECHL officiating team. Howie's Hockey Tape, official hockey tape and lace provider. In Glasgow, official puck provider. The Migray Group, your source for game-worn jerseys. Ticket Galaxy, official ticket resale partner. And Warrior, official on-ice equipment provider of the ECHL. Catch all the live ECHL action in high definition by logging on to ECHL.tv.
We are back as the Icemen get the puck out of their own end, resuming play in a scoreless deadlock midway through the first. Jacksonville looks for a steal at center, and they have it. It's Dowda for Martin over the blue line. Tries to leave the puck for Dowda. Forehand, score! Adam Dowda puts the Icemen on top 1-0. Beautiful give and go between he and Craig Martin. 12:37 to go in the first, and the Icemen draw first blood.
Adam Dowda was able to make a play on a goal last night's game by going hard to the net like that. And I like the presence. We talked about it, Arlie. The Icemen crashing that net. They're getting bodies in front, and they're getting these second chance opportunities, or the first in that case. A nice pass to Dowda in the low slot, and he finished it off just past the outstretched pad of Condon. And this is exactly what the Icemen needed to do. If there's any team they got to score first on, it's Orlando. And right now, the Icemen get that first tally. We'll see if they can build on it here. Right now, they got the momentum, out shooting Orlando 7-1, and now leading 1-0.
Here's Joe Massa with your goal call.
Assisted by number 6, Craig Martin. At number 27, Ian McKinnon. Time of the goal, 7 minutes, 23 seconds. Once again, your Iceman goal, scored by number 12, Adam Dowda. Assisted by Martin and McKinnon. Time of the goal, 7 minutes, 23 seconds.
So Ian McKinnon with a secondary assist, along with Craig Martin getting an apple. And I love that it was the third line scoring that. They had a great stretch during Jacksonville's 5-game winning streak where that third line was really contributing. Haven't heard much of them since then, but I like the presence tonight with that one. And again, a great give and go between Martin and Dowda, with Dowda finishing low to the stick to the glove side. And the crowd is all over Mike Condon right now. Man, I love that chant. I don't know it by word for word, but I love it. As we have a whistle and a penalty, this will be on Jacksonville. Holding the stick is going to be the call. These are the things that are just killers. You just score a goal, you got some momentum, and the next thing you know, there you go in the box. And now it's going to come down to a kill, despite the protest of Luke Shipwell.
Yeah, it's a penalty you don't see very often in the holding the stick penalty, but that is the case here in a big penalty kill, because if you're Jacksonville, you just grab the momentum, you've setting the pace, and now this opportunity, whether Orlando scores on it or not, allows them an opportunity to get some opportunities and maybe find a little rhythm with the man advantage. See if the Icemen can make it difficult for them to get set up.
So the Icemen on the penalty kill, 13th in the league now at 82.1%. Orlando wins the draw and holds the zone. Tristan Langen, good-looking player for Orlando. Draplik, left circle, wrist shot is deflected. Chase Harrison got the block on that one, but it comes right back to the Solar Bears. from the blue line. Brodzinski, who's got a cannon. Langen with a shot. That's deflected wide. Carlson may have gotten a piece of it. And a poor pass from Orlando went right through the skates of Tristan Langen and all the way back to their own blue line. Still plenty of time in this power play. Brodzinski, a drop pass for Langen. Leaving it for Drapluck at the left point. He'll rim it around. Harrison fights for it. Centering feed. Blocked in front. Mingo at the last second able to get a stick on that shot. And what a shift there from Jacksonville. I think it was Johnny Albert who was able to deke around a man and get an easy clear after making that move. Those
are little things that John Albert brings to the table. I mean, obviously, it's next level experience, including those 9 games and then in the NHL. You can just see that. There's things he puts on display. And that was a simple play that a lot of people here might not know much about, but that was big for Jacksonville.
Jacksonville trying to clear, bouncing puck, and we've got a hand pass against Orlando. That'll bring it outside the zone with 53 seconds to go in the first.
That's going to bring the face-off out, and that's just fine for Jacksonville right now. Brings the face-off outside the zone. They're going to make Orlando work it to get back in, and Iceman just trying to get this penalty kill here. They're just inside a little bit more than halfway through it. 53 seconds left to try to preserve the 1-0 advantage that they've been able to generate here.
Orlando's power play is ranked 17th in the league, 26-team league again in the ECHL. 16.4% with the man advantage are the Solar Bears as Jacksonville tries to rim it around out of the zone, but Donaghy holds at the blue line. Dropping it to the half wall for Thompson. Donaghy gets it back. Thompson now, the two of them playing two-man hockey. Donaghy goes to the right side, and a shot is blocked. Excellent work there by Jacksonville defensively. Icemen around the boards, over the line, and out of the zone.
And right here, you'll probably see with Donaghy out there. He's got that booming shot. They might look to get the puck up to him up high and set up that one-timer because he can boom it.
And there is Donaghy at the left circle. Walks the line and feeds it to the right for Rich Boyd. Boyd comes back to Donaghy. There is your one-timer, but it is blocked by Jacksonville. Excellent work by Wasey Rabbit paying the price, and that allows Jacksonville to get a clear out, and that will do it on this power play. Rabbit flexing that leg a little bit as he heads to the bench, but he appears to be fine. Shiplow out of the penalty box, and we skate 5-on-5. Jacksonville still has the lead as the Icemen move in to forecheck the Orlando zone. A long outlet pass comes free to the Solar Bears. Trying to get the shot away is Hanlon, just signed today. This is his pro debut for Orlando as the Icemen poke it up the boards and out of the zone. Actually, let me go back on that. Not positive it's his pro debut. Certainly his Orlando debut as the Icemen get the puck in the neutral zone. Touch pass comes to the right for Lang. He's over the blue line, trying to go wide on Sosanoff. No easy task. Puck jumps up into the air behind the Orlando bench. Solar Bears control, only to give it up and lose it at the blue line. Solar Bears again with it. Bouncing puck at center. It comes free to the Icemen. It's Hedden for Lang. Steps around a man. Centering feed as he got tripped up. No call from Saylor as the Solar Bears clear out. And behind the play, a long shot, and there's going to be a penalty coming, or a delayed offside, I guess it's going to be. And Chase Lang going to Saylor like, what is it going to take for Sosanoff to go into the penalty box?
Yeah, that's the argument right there. And Saylor just letting that sail by, let's say, that opportunity. And
I like that.
That's just one of those things there. I mean, he was getting roughed up, much bigger guy. But even before that, he was knocked down. And the reason why this faceoff's coming back to the way is because Lang couldn't get up. He got knocked down. He couldn't get back up to tag up on what was the delayed offside.
If you have a 6'9" guy directly over top of you, you basically have no shot.
Right, exactly. It's almost not fair sometimes. But of course, Bruins fans, they'll go to bat for that any day. Obviously, we're referencing Zdeno Chara.
Very similar in size. I think Chara's got a few LBs on him, but no inches. They are dead even at 6'9" each. As Carlson makes a pad save, you can hear it go off the pillows from here. Comes behind the net. Jacksonville trying to clear it away. Orlando plays it up the wall, and they will hold it in at least for the moment, dropping it back into the corner. Olsen trying to spin away from a man, gets it back on his backhand side, leaving it for Langen in the right wing corner. Poke check from Jacksonville. Mingo shovels it out on the backhand, and it comes to the red line. 8 minutes to go in the first period. Jacksonville up 1-0. Camerata with a long shot. Easy save there for Carlson. Gobbling it up for the draw to his right. The Icemen will take that all day long.
Yeah, without question. And And Orlando, one of those, you look at some of the acquisitions they've made this year, Arlie. We talked about it, the acquisition of John O'May and then Taylor Camerata from Maine. These were guys that were, all-stars just a couple of seasons ago. May, I believe, last year. So, to be able to get these late season, mid-season pickups, these are good players here. And Camerata has actually made a splash, as has May. I think both guys have kind of been a little rejuvenated since joining this Orlando club. They've been very beneficial.
Iceman clear the zone. Loose at center ice. Solar Bears possess. It's Boyd for Drapluck. Stretch pass stolen by Jacksonville. Here come the Icemen. Martin at the circle. Can't pull the trigger on a shot. Tries the drop pass instead. It comes to the blue line for Jacksonville. Rister in a screen. Never reached the net. Pinching in to hold it in the zone is Iseman for the moment. Solar Bears get it back. They will ice it. And we'll bring it into the Solar Bear end with 7:23 to go in the first period. Coming up in the first intermission, we're going to have a chat with defenseman Dejan Mingo. Nice little sit down with him, talking about last night's game, of course, how important this one is tonight, and revisit, at least kinda, the 40th anniversary of the Miracle on Ice. Yes, if you're not familiar, this is year 40. I remember it. I am that old. Jacksonville wins the draw. Thrower right point, waits for a screen. Couldn't quite wait long enough. Soft wrist shot, easily gloved by Condon, and he'll take the draw. I
was alive, but don't remember it when it happened live. But obviously, you're working in this game, and you've heard about it at some point. And what an amazing moment it was.
Yeah, I still think back to it. It's obviously the kind of things that you just remember where you were, what you did, even as a youngster. So impactful on the sport, on society, and so much more. Jacksonville gets a shot right off the draw, but it goes wide, and the Orlando clears out. Foot race for the puck, and the Solar Bears have that one too. Thrower defends one-on-one against Dylan Fitz. It was well done by Thrower, knocking it free for Chase Lang. Turns to his forehand. Initial outlet pass is blocked, but it comes right back to the Icemen. It's Albert taking it over the blue line for Hedden. Hedden curls at the boards, plays it around, and rims it all the way to the right point. There's nobody there. Then the Solar Bears will take it at their own blue line. Thompson leads the rush for Orlando. Rister is blocked up high. Lang will drive it off the boards and out. All the way back to the Orlando blue line. Solar Bears with Sosanoff against Lang. Those two have already tangled up just a moment ago. As the big Solar Bear defenseman gets a clear in. Jacksonville an easy skate out on the breakout. Mingo double team, but gets it loose for Warren over the blue line. Saucer pass just out of the reach of Rabbit, but at the blue line, Harrison got a piece of it, but not enough to keep it in the zone. Solar Bears come back. It is a great defensive play by Warren on the back check to prevent an odd man rush for Orlando, and now a steal from Jacksonville. It comes to Lynch on the right wing side, waits for a trailer, feeds it to the left for Warren, tries to split a couple of defenders, and he'll track it down in the right wing corner. All the way to the blue line for Mingo. Picked off there by Orlando, a 3-on-2 in transition. Over the blue line is Olsen. Sharp angle shot. Goes by everybody. Foot race for the puck. Can Warren get there against Donahue? It's going to be close. Warren dives for it, and it bounces all the way to Condon on the deflection, and he'll take the draw. What hustle from Brendan Warren as we go to break. 5:43 to go in the first period, and Adam Dowda goal has the Icemen on top, 1-0. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey. Full and half-season Iceman Elite memberships are currently on sale. Elite memberships offer discounted ticket pricing and guarantees you the same seats to enjoy all of the action. As an Elite member, you will be invited to attend exclusive events throughout the season, receive merchandise and parking discounts, and even meet the team. Monthly payment plans are also available. Packages start as low as $260. For more information, contact the Iceman office at 904-602-PUCK or log on to jacksicemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First, love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
Faceoff will be to the left of Mike Condon. Arlie Johnson along with Alex Reed with you. As the Icemen on top, 1-0. On a goal from Adam Dowda. For Dowda, that was his 12th goal of the season from Craig Martin. And Ian McKinnon loving seeing babyface Killa on the board with an assist. His 3rd point of the season, 1 goal, 2 assists. Jacksonville tries to get the puck out of their own zone. It is McKinnon right on cue, knocking it free to the red line. Boyd will wrist it around all the way up with a dasher. Chris Leidsman taps it loose, comes free for Dowda. Dowda cross ice for Martin, just out of reach. And it comes free to the neutral zone at the red line. Nice shift from Dowda. Dowda takes it to the blue line, gives it up there to Thompson, playing it up the wall and out, bouncing puck. Deflects free to the Jacksonville line for the Icemen. It's Thrower to the left side for Martin. Long outlet pass, picked off by Orlando. Well read, but they couldn't gain the zone. They would have been offside otherwise. Drapluck had to wait a little bit before clearing in. And the Icemen play it up the boards. Comes free to Martin, and he'll wrist it in on the forehand. Condon leaving the puck down low. It's Sausonoff for Schartz. Schartz gaining the red line. He'll dump in chase. Carlson playing it himself around the glass all the way to the blue line, held in by the Solar Bears. Rimming it around for Shaligan. Shaligan defended by Thrower. Thrower's throwing his body around, no pun intended that time, but good physical play there by the defenseman for the Icemen, and the puck squirts free for Jacksonville. It's Albert for Lang. He'll poke it in, trying to find Albert yet again. Leaving it into the corner, sharp angle shot by Albert, went right through the blue paint. In the slot, it's Hedden with a shot deflected wide, comes behind the net, loose just to the right of Condon, and the Solar Bears pick up the loose change. They'll play it off glass, but not out. Held in at the blue line, wrist shot is blocked. Here come the Solar Bears, 1-on-2 is Shaligan, defended by Harrison and Mingo. Backhander away from a sharp angle, easy save there from Carlson as the Icemen get the rebound. It is Hedden, wing to wing for Lang. Lang over the blue line, drops it for Rabbit, well done, wrister on net, might have gone right off the bottom of the mask of Condon, bouncing puck to his right, and the Icemen pull it free. Along the wall, it is Lang, held up for the moment, big hit from Orlando. Warren tries to knock it free, gets it back behind the net, as Warren got spilled by Olsen. The two of them are tangled up behind the play, as Olsen was really waiting for that reverse hit on Brendan Warren. Donahue at his own blue line, plays it D to D. And it'll be Brodzinski tapping it into the left of Carlson. Mingo slamming it around the wall. That's going to go by everybody for an icing. Clock will stop with 3:14 to go in the first period. Strong first here from Jacksonville, 11-7. They have the shot advantage. And out of those 7 shots from Orlando, I can't think of a tester yet.
No, it's all been out perimeter shots and shots from up high. The Icemen have done a good job, cleaning up the middle there, preventing Orlando from coming into that middle part of the ice. And like you said, it's kind of been those outside perimeter shots, and not much has really tested Adam Carlson, and the Icemen want to keep it that way. This one comes booming in, though.
It was deflected in front. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been that much of a harmful one either. But that one was a little bit of a tester from Carlson. He did make the save, and Jacksonville gets the clear. It's Drapluck for the Solar Bears. Right on his hip is Lynch on the back check, and he digs it free. What a great effort. 2-on-1. Lynch has the puck. Centering feed deflects right to Condon, who had to be sharp to make that save. As Lynch was trying to feed Zach Hall, Orlando's defender took the right play and took the pass away, but in the process, it went off of his skate right on net. And forced to make the stop was Condon. But a nice play by Bobby Lynch. That's as good as a back check as you're going to ask for.
That was. It was perfect play, and he did it with speed. He hustled back, just picked the pocket of the forward, trying to rush up, and then turned around and created that 2-on-1 opportunity and decided to dish it out, try to dish it out there to Hall, but just a good defensive play for Orlando to recover.
Jacksonville wins this faceoff. It's Thrower with a drive that is blocked in front by his own man, in fact, but it comes back to Thrower at the right point. Cross ice look, Shiplow, wrister goes well high. Just wanted to try and get it off the back of the cage. Comes free to Thrower. Thrower into the bumper. Centering pass picked off by Orlando. Played up glass and out. But again, good zone time there from the Icemen. Definitely outplaying Orlando thus far in this first period, and they've got the lead to show for it. It's Dowda to the blue line. Stolen by Fitz. Outlet pass from the Solar Bears. Goes to John O'May. He'll bank it in off the glass. Jacksonville indirect pass off the boards, right on the tape of Mike Hedden. Hedden gives it up to Langen. Here come the Solar Bears right back, trying to catch Jacksonville in a change. Langen with a centering pass right through the low slot. Nobody home, and it comes free to Jacksonville off the boards. 3-man rush for the Icemen. Lang over the blue line. Tries to go wide on Sausonoff. He'll play it behind the net. Solar Bears have it. And that play never did develop the way that they wanted it to. Cedarholm for the Icemen. Plays it to the boards for Weidman. Weidman off glass. Held into the blue line by the Solar Bears. That time it was Kukali holding it in. The Icemen will try to clear again. And again it is Orlando holding it into the zone. Olsen looking to move behind Cedarholm behind the net. Tries the bank shot and it goes off Carlson, out of play. Oh. What a crazy play that was, right off the mask of Carlson. It looked like he was trying to get it right off the back of his mask, right in his ear hole a little bit. And he found the target, it just deflected the wrong way for Orlando, and fortunately for the Icemen. And by the way, Carlson's just fine. Yeah,
he's just fine. I guess that's the main thing here. But yeah, he was trying to bank it off him, and it did clip. You heard the little maybe tick there off the plastic part of the goaltender's mask, and then it did deflect out of play. But again, those can always stun a goaltender, but I think it hit right off that little part of the cage here. There's a little nick, and again, the Iceman goaltender is just fine.
Face off to Carlson's right. Nobody can find the handle to it just yet. Now it's Orlando. They're going to try another bank shot, and it ends up coming for the Icemen off a deflection. Bobby Lynch with Rabbit, trailing as Mingo. Lynch moves around one man, takes it behind the net, and pokes it into the corner for Rabbit. Centering feed, just deflected away by the Solar Bears as the stick goes flying into the air. Did he catch that on the fly?
He did. He caught his own
Are you
stick.
kidding me?
He did. It went right to him, and it went tumbling, somersaulting in the air, and then he caught it in stride on the fly.
There's got to be a GIF for that. You will watch for that somewhere on some page, somewhere, and you'll think that your mind is playing tricks. It wasn't. Yeah, just wait for it. If you didn't get to see it, if you're not here, or just happen to have your head turned away. Final minute of play now as the Solar Bears get a shot blocked in front. Puck goes high into the air. Lynch trying to use his body positioning to get it loose. Beautifully done by Lynch to get it free for Rabbit. Rabbit gains the red line. Soft clear into the zone and a line change for the Icemen. 25 seconds to go in the first period. Dylan Fitz up the boards, out to center ice, gets it back for Brodzinski. Fitz will clear in with 15 seconds to go in the period. It's Shiplow around the wall for Thrower. Thrower for Martin. Martin skates out off the boards, 8 seconds to go, 2-on-1, it's a chance. Hall, centering feed, forehand put just wide with 3 seconds to go. The Icemen not going to be able to get another shot on goal, but what a great effort developing at the very end. But Jacksonville cannot put it home on that great feed from Zach Hall, and time will expire, and we've got a couple guys getting separated after the horn sounds. Dalton Thrower and John O'May are the two that are exchanging some pleasantries. And Steven Saylor, along with the linesmen, are going to push them apart, and we will go to break. What a chance in the closing seconds there, Alex.
It was, and boy, that would have got the fans really going here. What a boost that would have been for Jacksonville. They could have taken a 2-goal lead into the break. So right now they're just taking the 1. So it's one of those things that the Icemen are hoping to build on. And that was a good shot, or at least a good setup that time from Hall on the right side wing. And if you're the Iceman, got to be feeling pretty good about yourself. I thought it was a pretty good period. But, again, a chance there at the end that they really, if they could have capitalized, would have really done wonders for them.
Still a lot to feel good about as they go into the locker room. Jacksonville leads this game 1-0 after one period of play. Out shooting Orlando 11-9 as well. Nice to see as Jacksonville gets the goal from Adam Dowda, his 12th of the year. Craig Martin and Ian McKinnon assisting at 7:24 of the first period. Both teams 0 for 1 on the power play. We will take a break and return momentarily. When we do, we'll be joined by Jacksonville defenseman Dejan Mingo. Stick around for that. It is Jacksonville Icemen hockey on Mixlr and ECHL.TV.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 32nd season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, official signage provider; A&R Sports, official hockey accessory supplier; AthleticNet, official jersey supplier; Baron Rings, official championship ring supplier; BFL Canada Risk and Insurance and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2020 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony; Ephesus Lighting, the preferred lighting partner of the ECHL; The Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider; Geico, official auto insurance of the ECHL; Handbid, the official mobile auction app; Honig's, the official partner of the ECHL officiating team; Howie's Hockey Tape, official hockey tape and lace provider; In Glasgow, official puck provider; The Migray Group, your source for game-worn jerseys; Ticket Galaxy, official ticket resale partner, and Warrior, official on-ice equipment provider of the ECHL. Catch all the live ECHL action in high definition by logging on to ECHL.tv.
Full and half-season Iceman Elite memberships are currently on sale. Elite memberships offer discounted ticket pricing and guarantees you the same seats to enjoy all of the action. As an Elite member, you will be invited to attend exclusive events throughout the season, receive merchandise and parking discounts, and even meet the team. Monthly payment plans are also available. Packages start as low as $260. For more information, contact the Iceman office at 904-602-PUCK or log on to JacksIcemen.com. Iceman Hockey, feel the freeze.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First, love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
Sign up for ECHL TV and watch every ECHL game live online. Follow your favorite teams at home and on the road. With live streaming available on your PC, iPad, and iPhone, you'll never be too far away from the action. Never miss a big goal. Relive your favorite ECHL moments in the video archives. And catch every game from around the league live. If ECHL hockey is on, it's on ECHL.tv.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Iceman office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksiceman.com. Iceman Hockey, feel the freeze.
Ever wish we didn't have so many bank fees? Ouch!
We should get a free checking account at Community First. They even give you a cash bonus. Ouch!
Ever wish we had just bought a jar of honey instead of harvesting it?
Ow! Bad bee!
Have you heard the buzz? Community First is giving up to $200 cash bonuses when you open a free checking account with direct deposit. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First. Love where you bank. NCUA insured.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Newman.
Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
If you feel that passion is just the start, if you think practice is never over, if you believe speed limits are just for highways, and Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons, if you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
The Jacksonville Icemen are always looking to give back to the communities of North Florida. The team offers a ticket fundraising program that many local nonprofits and schools and charitable organizations can take advantage of. The program is simple. Your organization sells tickets to an Iceman home game, and a portion of each ticket purchase will go directly to your cause. This is a fun and easy way to raise money and gain exposure for your organization or school. For more information, contact the Iceman office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or log on to jacksiceman.com.
Fans, don't forget that you, your friends, or coworkers can enjoy the exciting action of Iceman hockey comfortably above the ice in a spacious luxury suite or at ice level with our new ice boxes, available for all Iceman home games. Both options offer food and drink and make for a great way to entertain your company's employees and top clients. For more information and to check game date availability, contact the Iceman office at 904-602-PUCK. or log on to JacksIcemen.com. Iceman Hockey, feel the freeze.
We're between periods between the Jacksonville Icemen and Orlando Solar Bears. Arlie Johnson joined by defenseman Dejan Mingo tonight. Dejan, last night's game, I know it was a loss and you don't like the result, but I get the feeling that it was a better effort than what the numbers say.
Yeah, obviously it was 6-3 yesterday, and we came out a little slow, but at least we scored that first goal. And coming out, scoring the first goal was important to us, but obviously we want to come out with the win. But we continued playing hard throughout the whole game, which we didn't back in a couple months ago, and that shows that we want to win. We want to continue winning, and hopefully today we get a W against Orlando.
I like how you said it, because I think it really shows growth for the team. Even, wins, losses, whatever it happens to be. You battled back on a couple of different occasions in that game in a very difficult place to play. And you've been on this team for a few years now. Year one, I know, is always tough to get a W in there. Year three, you could have folded the tent. This team did not, and I love what it shows about this team and a lot of maturity.
Yeah, there's a lot of grit on this team right now. We try to find our identity, and now we're finding our identity now. And with that being said, we have to continue to play hard every period, 60 minutes, and we're in a playoff push, so we have to continue doing that.
And no bigger game than tonight against Orlando team that you are chasing. They are in third place in the standings right now. It's basically, not basically, it's you, Atlanta, Greenville, and Orlando. Any game that involves those teams must win games at this point.
These are all must-win games against every team, even if it's against Orlando, Norfolk, any team. We need to get these W's at home at least. Away, obviously, it's been tough for us this year to win at away, but away games, getting a point or two is important also. But these home games are very important for us.
Well, the last time you played Orlando here, it was a great crowd, great game, 3-1 victory. What do you remember about that game in particular, and how you played the right way, and obviously something you want to replicate tonight?
Yeah, obviously when we play the right way, we're a great team, and we see it. I think the fans could see it too, but when we do individual things by ourselves, then that's when we all are all over the place, swinging around, not stopping, starting, not getting the pucks out, and playing the right way. We're a great team, and hopefully we'll continue to do that. Obviously we didn't get the result yesterday, but hopefully today we'll get them.
How big is it to take the lead in this game against an Orlando team that just clamps down defensively? Sometimes they have struggles getting some offense, but when they are ahead, they seem like an entirely different team.
Yeah, when they're ahead, they're a very, very great team. But when we're ahead, we're a great team too. Yeah. I think when we score, most of the time we usually get a W. But against Orlando, it's going to be very important because their neutral zone work is very fast. They're a very fast team, and they can put the puck in the net. But we have to counterattack them, and we have to put the puck in the net first, or even the first 2 goals or 3 goals.
Sure.
Yeah. So yeah, get the first 2, then we'll be in good shape.
All right. And for the beginning of this game, I'm kind of drawing a little inspiration from the 40th anniversary of the Miracle on Ice tonight. To try and draw a little bit, get out to a good jump. One of the greatest moments, not one of, I'd say the greatest moment in U.S. hockey history. What are your thoughts when I say U.S. 4, Soviet Union 3?
Well, all I remember is in the movie how everyone celebrated having the American flag on their backs after winning. But without that, actually, the NHL wouldn't be the NHL right now. Russia would be taking over hockey. But now, ever since that game, USA hockey just changed ever since that game right there.
All right. Well, I hope that you draw a little something from it, and more than anything, we just hope you come up with the 2 points and keep this train rolling. Thanks, Dejan.
Thank you.
All right. There's Dejan Mingo with us between periods. We'll come back in just a moment. This is Jacksonville Iceman Hockey on Mixlr and ECHL.TV.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 32nd season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, official signage provider; A&R Sports, official hockey accessory supplier; AthleticNet, official jersey supplier; Baron Rings, official championship ring supplier; BFL Canada Risk and Insurance and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2020 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Ephesus Lighting, the preferred lighting partner of the ECHL. The Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider. Geico, official auto insurance of the ECHL. Handbid, the official mobile auction app. Honig's, the official partner of the ECHL officiating team. Howie's Hockey Tape, official hockey tape and lace provider. In Glasgow, official puck provider. The Migray Group, your source for game-worn jerseys. Ticket Galaxy, official ticket resale partner. And Warrior, official on-ice equipment provider of the ECHL. Catch all the live ECHL action in high definition by logging on to ECHL.tv.
Full and half-season Iceman Elite memberships are currently on sale. Elite memberships offer discounted ticket pricing and guarantees you the same seats to enjoy all of the action. As an Elite member, you will be invited to attend exclusive events throughout the season, receive merchandise and parking discounts, and even meet the team. Monthly payment plans are also available. Packages start as low as $260. For more information, contact the Iceman office at 904-602-PUCK or log on to JacksIcemen.com. Iceman Hockey, feel the freeze.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First, love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
Sign up for ECHL TV and watch every ECHL game live online. Follow your favorite teams at home and on the road. With live streaming available on your PC, iPad, and iPhone, you'll never be too far away from the action. Never miss a big goal. Relive your favorite ECHL moments in the video archives. And catch every game from around the league live. If ECHL hockey is on, it's on ECHL.tv.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Iceman office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at JacksIceman.com. Iceman Hockey, feel the freeze.
Ever wish we didn't have so many bank fees? Ouch!
We should get a free checking account at Community First. They even give you a cash bonus. Ouch!
Ever wish we had just bought a jar of honey instead of harvesting it?
Ow! Bad bee!
Have you heard the buzz? Community First is giving up to $200 cash bonuses when you open a free checking account with direct deposit. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First. Love where you bank. NCUA insured.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Newman. Rebound!
Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
If you feel that passion is just the start, if you think practice is never over, if you believe speed limits are just for highways, and Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons, if you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
The Jacksonville Icemen are always looking to give back to the communities of North Florida. The team offers a ticket fundraising program that many local nonprofits and schools and charitable organizations can take advantage of. The program is simple. Your organization sells tickets to an Iceman home game, and a portion of each ticket purchase will go directly to your cause. This is a fun and easy way to raise money and gain exposure for your organization or school. For more information, contact the Iceman office at 904-602-PUCK.
That's 904-602-7825 or log on to jacksiceman.com.
Fans, don't forget that you, your friends, or coworkers can enjoy the exciting action of Iceman hockey comfortably above the ice in a spacious luxury suite or at ice level with our new ice boxes. Available for all Iceman home games. Both options offer food and drink and make for a great way to entertain your company's employees and top clients. For more information and to check game date availability, contact the Iceman office at 904-602-PUCK or log on to jacksiceman.com. Iceman hockey, feel the freeze. And we are back at the Veterans Memorial Arena. Arlie Johnson along with Alex Reed. The Icemen with a 1-0 lead over the Orlando Solar Bears after one period of play. Quickly, reader, to the ECHL scoreboard. A heavy slate around the league as per normal. On a Saturday, I believe we have a full slate, if I'm not mistaken. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, no, 12. So 2 teams are idle, but none of them are in the South Division. And let's go through your South Division scores. One that probably most impacts Jacksonville are the Greenville Swamp Rabbits. For the second straight night, they're hosting the Worcester Railers. Worcester snapped a 9-game winless streak at Greenville last night and did the Icemen a huge solid.
Yeah, they did.
So tonight, looking for the same thing, and obviously still early to be determined. It's scoreless midway through the first period. Worcester at Greenville for the second straight night. The Icemen are getting a little bit of help, however, in Charleston, South Carolina right now, where the Stingrays are hosting the Atlanta Gladiators, and South Carolina has the lead after 2 periods. 4-2 is the score there. That game started at 6 o'clock, so that game's going to end probably roughly at our second intermission. Obviously, an Atlanta loss would do the Icemen a world of good there. An Atlanta loss tonight combined with a Jacksonville victory, and it would pull the Icemen within 2 points of 5th place in the South Division standings. Elsewhere in the South Division, bit of a shocker, although it is early. The Florida Everglades hosting the Norfolk Admirals after one period, 2-1 Admirals.
Wow.
12 wins on the season for Norfolk. They are winless in their last 6. I believe they have 1 win in their last 12 or 13 games at this point, but the lead at Florida thus far.
You know, and Florida's been one of those teams that they don't start well in games, Arlie. They really don't. It just, at least this season, that's been the case. So, you know, Norfolk went right in there and probably got off to a good start, just as the Iceman did, got the first goal in the game. But that's the one thing about the Everblades, though. They can turn up the heat in a nick of time, and they score a lot of their goals in bunches and clusters. So we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, looking at the scores there, similar to a Boston Bruins game last night against Calgary, where there, I think, were 5 goals in the first 4.5 minutes of the game or something like that. That 2-1 game, Norfolk at Florida. Norfolk's 2 goals were in the first 1:01 of the game.
Wow.
And Florida drew, closed within 1 at the 2:29 mark. So 20 seconds in, Norfolk scores, 1:01 in, Norfolk scores, and then Florida scores just 2:29 in. Nothing since then, so we'll obviously keep you posted as we can. We're going to take a real quick break, reader. We'll come right back and get ready for the second period. It's 1-0 Icemen after 1. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey. Full and half-season Icemen Elite memberships are currently on sale. Elite memberships offer discounted ticket pricing and guarantees you the same seats to enjoy all of the action. As an Elite member, you will be invited to attend exclusive events throughout the season, receive merchandise and parking discounts, and even meet the team. Monthly payment plans are also available. Packages start as low as $260. For more information, contact the Iceman office at 904-602-PUCK. or log on to jacksiceman.com. Iceman hockey, feel the freeze.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First, love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
Sign up for ECHL TV and watch every ECHL game live online. Follow your favorite teams at home and on the road. With live streaming available on your PC, iPad, and iPhone, you'll never be too far away from the action. Never miss a big goal. Relive your favorite ECHL moments in the video archives. And catch every game from around the league live. If ECHL hockey is on, it's on ECHL.tv.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Iceman office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksiceman.com. Iceman Hockey, feel the freeze.
And we are back. Arlie Johnson with Alex Reed on Mixlr and ECHL.tv. Thank you so much, not just tonight, but all season long for tuning in to both of us. Home, road, TV, webcast, whatever it happens to be. We appreciate all of you.
We do, and we got such a great following through our broadcast, Arlie, especially on Mixlr. Got some special folks I want to give a shout out to listening up in the southeast part of Virginia. Got to say hello to my good buddy from high school, Rob, his wife Christina, his lovely mother, and his kids Brady and MJ. They're all tuned in, listening to Iceman Hockey.
It's the whole family.
It is the whole family. It's a whole family affair. So a big hello to the Shreves family. It's great to have you guys tuned in.
All right, second period is underway. Jacksonville has a 1-0 advantage after one on an Adam Dowda goal. Puck is behind the Jacksonville net for the moment. The Icemen try to play it up the wall. It comes to the far side boards. Lang chips it off glass and out. Hustling for the puck is Hedden. One-on-one against Donahue. Hedden got a piece of it, but he got rubbed out on the play by Donahue as it rolls behind the Solar Bear net. And Hedden is fine. He'll head to the bench for a line change. Still in the opening minute of this second period. Long stretch pass for Langen, who will deflect into the right of Carlson. Shiplow drives it off the boards to the near side for Bobby Lynch. Lynch curls to his forehand side. Long outlet pass. Deflected away by Jacksonville. Comes free to Rabbit. Rabbit chips it off the boards. Eric Draplik tries to clear it out. Goes off Rabbit. And Rabbit somehow holds it in. Keeps it to his forehand side. Throws it into the corner for Warren. And the Icemen with a great forecheck, keeping it in the zone. Fitz now tries to clear it away, and he does. He skates with it, 2-on-2 with Draplik. Fitz chips in. Draplik chases after. Trying to clear it away is Luke Shiplow. Tries to kick it away with his skate, but the Solar Bears take it away. Centering pass all alone, and it's blocked in front. I think Rabbit got a piece of it. Either Rabbit or Shiplow, they got a piece of it, and they never made it towards net. Solar Bears now at Shiplow, just shoving a man down. He had lost his stick, so he said, no problem, I'll just drop you like a leaf. As the Solar Bears get the puck back, as Thompson tries to center, it is deflected, comes off the boards by Warren and out. This will be icing against Jacksonville, and this tired unit of Warren, Rabbit, and Lynch will have to stay on the ice along with Dalton Thrower and Luke Shiplow.
Yeah, you don't want to have a nice long shift early in a period such as that. Obviously you want to kind of pace yourself, get the good short changes, short shifts, but this group is not going to be able to get that right now thanks to good pressure applied by Orlando here right out of the gates.
Do want to make a quick mention while I'm thinking of it that, speaking of stamina and things like that from a long-term standpoint, that Orlando is playing one man short tonight. And in fact, they're actually playing with only 8 natural forwards tonight, with 7 defensemen. So they've got one normal defenseman in Zane Sharts that is acting as a 9th forward tonight. So a little bit of an unusual lineup for them this evening, and perhaps the Icemen could take advantage of that in the third period and hopefully wear the Solar Bear team down. Jacksonville does win the faceoff. They get it out to center ice, but because this is the second period, it is the long change to get to the opposite end of the bench. But they do get at least a couple of guys off. Now Thrower comes off in favor of Leidsman. Shiplow is still on the ice, but he's the only guy that still needs a line change as Orlando plays in. Crazy bounce off the end boards. Goes up high, right back to Carlson. Catches it shoulder high and gets the face off, and that allows Shiplow now to head to the bench. Not exactly flying back to the bench, as I say.
No, but it allows all those guys to get back off. Again, long shift there. And, of course, you mentioned Orlando playing a man short and then everything going there as well. But both these teams had to travel last night, Arlie. They were both on the road. Both had anywhere from about a 6-hour drive back home. The Iceman coming from Fort Myers and Estero, and then, of course, Atlanta for Orlando. So both teams getting in late. It's a quick turnaround. Both teams had to travel. So you're right. We'll see if that plays a factor as the game wanders on.
Deflected puck comes free to the Icemen. It is Hedden in the neutral zone. He's got Albert with him. They're onside. Hedden for Albert in the left wing corner, rubbed out by Brodzinski. Jacksonville tries to keep the puck in. Mingo pinches in. A shot goes wide from the right point. Comes all the way to Harrison at the left side. His shot is deflected behind the net. Comes free for Langan. Tries the stretch pass by everybody for an icing call. So back into the Solar Bear end we go, and I think this is now the time, especially with an offensive zone draw here, Reader, that Jacksonville wants to try and gain control of the game. You know, these first 3 minutes, or almost 3 minutes of this second period, have really been tilted down in Jacksonville's defensive zone. Not the way you want to play this game. You're not in the spot where you can be protecting any leads right now.
No, I agree. The Icemen, they got to get the next goal in this game here. They've come out to a good start. And again, the longer you keep Orlando hanging around, the quicker you're going to see this game tied up. So I think it's important for Jacksonville to get the next goal, and not only for the standpoint of the score, but also that controlled momentum.
Dangerous play from the Iceman, but they do get it away and out to center ice. And Dowda tries to find the puck away from Drapluk. Drapluk knocks it free. Man goes down for the Solar Bears as the Solar Bears get the puck as well. Langan into the zone. Wrist shot is deflected. It goes over the glass and off the protective netting for a face-off. No shots on goal yet in this period, so even though Orlando has had a lot of offensive zone time, credit the Jacksonville defense for keeping it all on the perimeter. That's something we mentioned, I think, each of us on a time or two in that first period, that Jacksonville's done a really nice job keeping all the pressure away from Adam Carlson. And when he's been called upon, it hasn't exactly been for 10 bell stops just yet. And hopefully it stays that way.
Yeah, it's worked so far up to this point, but again, like you said, the Iceman a little bit tilted here early going. Very early, though, in the third here, Arlie.
Icemen try to clear it out. Solar Bears steal at the blue line. Shot is kicked aside by Carlson from distance. Rebound comes high for Warren. Warren ahead for Lynch. It is deflected in behind the Solar Bear net. Hustling in is Rabbit. Gets the puck away on a hit. And now he goes straight towards net. Forehand save. Rebound. Score! Icemen on top 2-0 on Wasey Rabbit's goal. 16:15 to go in the second period. Strong power move from Wasey Rabbit from the goal line extended straight to the short side post, and he bangs it home behind Condon.
Strong move by Rabbit to go to the net, but that move started slightly before that. The pass along the wall, I think Orlando thought that pass was going to go back up high to the point, and everybody shifted that way. That allowed enough room and space to open up for Rabbit to get in there and get a couple cracks in on Condon, and Wasey Rabbit puts it in for the tally, and there's that second goal Jacksonville was looking for.
Exactly how you called it, Reader, there as Rabbit gets the goal. Here's Joe Massa with your goal call.
Second Iceman goal, scoring its 6th goal of the season. Number 20, Wasey Rabbit. Assisted by number 41, Brendan Warren. Time of the goal, 3 minutes, 45 seconds. Once again, your Iceman goal, scored by number 20, Wasey Rabbit. Assisted by number 41, Brendan Warren. Time of the goal, 3 minutes, 45 seconds.
Wasey Rabbit, first shot was saved. Second shot went off the crossbar and bounced right out in the goal line, but not in yet. So it actually took a third crack at it for Rabbit to finally find the range and get it by Condon for the tally. The Icemen look to clear out of the zone, and they do. It comes free for Zach Hall. Hall one-on-one against Donahue. Curls to the outside and beats Donahue wide and behind the net. Curls to his backhand side, trying to keep the play moving along the wall with Dowda. Dowda now kicking it free for Hall. Donahue plays him into the glass, and the Solar Bears knock it out. Out at center ice, it is Camerata trying to beat a double team. Deflects into the zone, right back to Camerata. His shot is blocked, knocked free by the Icemen. Foot race for the puck at center ice. And Hall will leave it for Dowda. Dowda has it poke checked away, and the Solar Bears moving back with a two-man rush, but Jacksonville has numbers defensively, and Shiplow makes the play, bringing it back into Orlando territory. Good layers there from the Icemen. And now it's Thrower stepping up at center ice with a steal, and Chase Lang the clear in. The Icemen looking very strong now after a semi-shaky start to this period as the Icemen steal the puck, heading in the offensive zone. Backhander goes off the toe of his blade. He'll get it free to the blue line for Harrison. Harrison behind the net for Chase Lang. Lang skates to the left circle, all the way to the high slot. Leaves the puck to the right for Mingo. Centering pass, and Albert couldn't get a stick on it. It was a beautiful setup by Mingo. Everything but the goal there as the Icemen are buzzing. Lang Great shift around a man. Had his stick taken out of his hands on a slash. Penalty coming on the Solar Bears. And this crowd is loving it as the Icemen have really gained some momentum from that second goal.
Yeah, they had. They're feeding off it. That's what they needed after a little bit of a slow start there to start the period. The goal certainly igniting him, not only getting them the extra goal here and the 2-goal advantage, but getting the opportunities and the pressure. Great setup there by Mingo, skating it down to the wing, and almost had a good connection there with John Albert. The net was wide open in that side. Albert just could not get a piece of it, but a good setup there, and the pressure results, and another penalty being committed here by Orlando, and the Iceman heading back to the power play, and a unit that's been playing well as of late, but going up against a good penalty kill in Orlando.
I will say, though, Tristan Langen is the man in the box for that slash. He's probably their best penalty killer.
Yeah.
Also leads the team with a +24 rating, which is insane. Jacksonville on the power play. Centering feed deflects, and it lands literally on top of the net, just over the crossbar, and it just landed right on top, stayed right there, didn't miss by more than an inch or two. But a great look from the Icemen, trying to capitalize on this power play with Orlando's best penalty killer in the box.
It's one of those plays where they catch it on the forehand with their back turned to the net and then try to switch it back to the forehand as they make a pivot move. But that one, it flipped up straight up into the air as it hit on something. I think a skate or something clipped it up there, and it got nestled there right on top of the net. You don't see that often.
Icemen win the draw. Shot by Mingo is deflected to the Solar Bears, and they will drive it out. Again, Orlando has the third best penalty kill in the league at 87.1%. It has been a roller coaster for the last week for the Icemen on the power play as Jacksonville takes it into the zone. Lang, backhander, save is made. Rebound to the blue line, held in by Mingo. Cross ice for Rabbit at the circle. Back for Mingo, center point to the right side. One-timer, saved by Condon. Rebound out of play, and the draw will be in the Solar Bear end with 1:17 to go. So here it is for Jacksonville on the power play, Alex. A week ago, last Saturday, a week ago today, we talked about Jacksonville. Man, they've made it into the top 10 in the power play. What an effort to get to 10th overall in the league. 2 days later, they fall from 10th to 17th.
Yeah.
3 days later, from 17th back to 10th, based on the 4 power play goals in the last 2 games.
Yeah, well, you go 0 for 6 in a game against Adirondack Saturday, and I think they didn't have one there on Sunday. But then you go 4 power play goals in 2 nights. That'll boost you right back up. You can make amends for it.
Jacksonville with a shot. What a save by Condon. It was a beauty on the forehand off the stick of Bobby Lynch, and a great setup by John Albert as well, as the Icemen really trying to pour it on. We've got a whistle, and the Icemen will be called for touching the puck with a high stick. But a good-looking power play here. And I will say this also, I know there's a lot of game left here, but Orlando does not look like the Solar Bear team that we are accustomed to seeing.
Yeah, they're not. And, just chatting with some of the, their staff and all that, I know they've had a lot of call-ups here as of late. And, I guess the word was, the roster kind of just maybe a little out of sorts, but this was a unit when they had everybody in place. They were very effective, very dangerous. And again, still plenty of time. We're not counting this team out. I mean, they have dominated the Icemen in their 3 years here in the league. So this is a team that knows how to defeat Jacksonville. But here in the early going, they don't seem to have that presence, that pressure that we've been accustomed to.
Donahue looks to clear. Jacksonville trying to keep it in with Mike Hedden. He was double teamed, but still got it free. Lynch centering feed, comes all the way to Shiplow in the high slot. Cross ice, it's Hedden. Then a drive goes wide to the short side. It comes off the glass to the blue line for Shiplow. Jacksonville into the corner, centering pass for Hedden at the left circle. He's got a man open in front, deflected just wide. It was Lynch with that stick in front as Hedden was shooting right to the stick. Down to 17 seconds to go on the power play. Shiplow right point, cross ice for Hedden at the circle. Slap shot, glove save, no rebound. But a fine looking power play here for the Icemen with 10 seconds to go on it. Looking for that third tally to make it a 3-goal advantage. And if nothing else, this is the kind of power play where you're going to be happy as a coach whether you score or not, because you're building even more momentum.
They are, and they're moving the puck around effectively and getting shots and chances. Not all of them going through. That last one there by Hedden, he's got the hot stick right now, so why not? He's got 3 goals in the last 2 games. He's calling his number a little bit, and I think it's a good idea. The Icemen need to continue to shoot and get some pucks in on Condon.
Solar Bears win this face-off. Olsen will flip it out, and that will do it. Teams are at full strength with 12 minutes exactly to go in the second period. Jacksonville leads 2-0. Goal in the first period from Adam Dowda. Goal in the second period from Wasey Rabbit. It's Mingo for the Icemen. Stick handling out of his own end, takes a big hit up high as the Icemen play it into the zone. No penalty there, we will play on. Sausonoff gives it up briefly, but it squirts loose to Fitz. Fitz will chip it up the wall, held in by Jacksonville. Lynch in the corner, tries to go behind the net. Self-pass off the apron. Moves it in front, only to have it picked off there by Orlando. The Icemen had nobody in front there, but an excellent effort from Bobby Lynch, who I think is playing a whale of a game tonight. Stretch pass for the Icemen, deflected away by the Solar Bears, taken back by Cedarholm, given back up to Camerata. Orlando skates in, Albert taking the body. Cedarholm does the same, pinned up along the wall to the right of Carlson. Squirts loose for the Icemen. It is Hedden, left side, cross ice look. Over the blue line is Cedarholm. The defenseman leads the rush. Condon playing it off the glass himself, comes to the line for Albert, who holds in. Albert for Hedden. Can he skate to the puck in time? Yes, and a wrister away. Save is made. Made by Condon. He'll hold on, and we will take a break. 10:50 to go in the second period. Wasey Rabbit, 6th of the year, now has Jacksonville on top, 2-0 over the Orlando Solar Bears. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Iceman office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksiceman.com. Iceman Hockey, feel the freeze.
Ever wish we didn't have so many bank fees? Ouch!
We should get a free checking account at Community First. They even give you a cash bonus. Ouch!
Ever wish we had just bought a jar of honey instead of harvesting it?
Ow! Bad bee!
Have you heard the buzz? Community First is giving up to $200 cash bonuses when you open a free checking account with direct deposit. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First. Love where you bank. NCUA insured.
Faceoff will be to the right of Orlando netminder Mike Condon. Again, he's played over 100 games in the National Hockey League, mostly with the Ottawa Senators, also with Montreal. But down here in the ECHL for the time being, after suffering some injuries that have really derailed him a little bit. Jacksonville wins the draw. It is Shiplow with a wrister. That's deflected over the crossbar and over the glass. It ends up out of play. We'll bring it back behind the Orlando blue line for a face-off. Alex, I just did some very quick math. I'm good that way, and the calculator, of course, helps. These two teams combined against each other in the season series, awful on the power play. Combined, Orlando is now 4 for 33 against Jacksonville on the power play. The Icemen 1 for 38.
Wow.
That is a combined 5 of 71 on the power play at a nice brisk 7%.
Yikes. Yeah, it's power plays have not been either one of these teams' forte or specialty, let's say, in the season set. But it's good numbers there, Arlie, without question. And that's not a good percentage you want, and both teams would love to improve upon that. But hats off to both teams' penalty kills.
Sure.
They're getting the job done there.
Yeah, absolutely. Although for that last one, you can't ask for much more than the Iceman's last power play, with the exception of scoring, which obviously is the whole point, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Strong power play, just no results. Face-off to Condon's right. Jacksonville wins another face-off. They've done much better in the face-off department tonight, too, after some shaky moments over the last couple games with the face-off. So Orlando tries to clear at the line, held in by Shiplow. Shot ends up off the side of the net, and the Solar Bears dig it free with Michael Brodzinski. Brodzinski for Fitz, cross ice it is Donahue. The defenseman leads the rush. Right on his hip is Lynch. Donahue takes it behind the net, tries to center. Nothing doing there, but he holds possession. To the blue line for Thompson, who is covering for Donahue. Behind the net it is John O'May. May defended by Rabbit. turns to his forehand side, back to the backhand. Rabbit still right on top of him. May now falls down. Rabbit ends up with the puck, and he'll start the rush from behind his own net. Outletting it for Warren. Warren going wide on Brodzinski. Cuts to the forehand. Great move, forcing Condon to make a save. That backhand to forehand came from out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And Condon had to be sharp.
Yeah, he did. And that was a strong move there. Again, you said the backhand to the forehand move. That's one of those plays where if maybe the length of the ice is a little bit longer, he might have been able to lower his shoulder and get around that and get a better opportunity on Condon. But a strong move and play by Brendan Warren.
And it does give the Icemen an offensive zone draw. They win another faceoff. Harrison at the left point, wristing it behind the net. Comes off the boards for Langen. Langen off the wall. Out over the blue line, and that is it. The Icemen get it right back and flip it into the zone. It's Drapluk shifting away from a forechecker. Moves it D to D, off the boards. Lang trying to keep it in. Got the steal at center ice for Mike Hedden. Hedden will backhand it in, and Albert gives chase. Langen tapping it free for Drapluk to the left wing side. The Solar Bears forced a little deeper. Nice forecheck here from Chase Lang. Orlando off the glass. Another turnover as the Icemen force it. It's Hedden off the wall for Lang. Lang deflects into the zone. Drapluk kicks the puck onto his stick. Ahead for Olsen. Knocking it behind the net of Carlson, who will play it himself around the boards for Hedden. Hedden gives it up briefly. Driven out by the Icemen. It's going to be icing as it goes just wide of the net. We'll bring it into the Icemen zone with 8:47 to go in the second period. Jacksonville on top, 2-0. They've earned this lead, out shooting Orlando 19-11. And save for a brief minute here, a brief minute there. I mean, this is about as good as you can get.
No, it is, and they just got to keep the pace here. The Icemen not doing anything too fancy. When they get the puck and they run into trouble, they're just kind of backhanding it or dumping it deep. They need to continue to get those pucks deep there and just kind of play their chances. Another shot comes from the outside, and one thing you just talked about a minute ago, Arlie, with the Icemen, they didn't right there, but in the offensive zone, they're winning a little bit. Their faceoffs have been pretty good tonight. That was something that really hurt the team last night. They could not get anything going on the faceoffs, and it allowed Florida to possess the puck a little longer than the Icemen would be hoping for.
Draw will be to Carlson's right. Jacksonville wins another one. Immediately off glass and out to center. Goes off the glove of the extremely tall Oleg Sasanov, and it ends up back in the Orlando bench. Faceoff will stay in Jacksonville territory. I think the Icemen have a 2-on-1 breakout there if Oleg Sasanov is 6'7" or shorter.
Yeah, but that extra 2 inches there in reach and length, and there's no better descriptor, as you said earlier, the rangy Sasanov, and he is definitely that. Just a big presence out there. But right here, you're going to see he's going to lose this foot race, but got the goaltender there to get the puck for him.
Yeah, Jacksonville hustling on the forecheck, and they get the steal. It is Martin tapping it loose, trying to find Dowda. Hall is in there as well. Pinching from the blue line is Leidsman to get a stick on it briefly. Orlando gets the steal. Here they come. Shaligan going one-on-one against Cedarholm. Excellent work by Jacob Cedarholm, never allowing the Solar Bears a sniff towards net. Orlando does hold it in the zone. It is Schartz with a wrister, goes wide, maybe off a deflection, comes high for the Icemen, possible 3-on-2, but coming off the bench late is Donaghy for Orlando, and offside will be called against the Icemen. 7:58 to go in the second period. It is Jacksonville 2, Orlando nothing. Couple of quick updates on some scores. One surprising, one not that good. The surprise is the Norfolk Admirals have stretched their lead to 3-1 at the Florida Everglades. 8 minutes to go in the second period there. The score that I really don't want to give you is the Atlanta Gladiators have scored a couple of third period goals to draw even at South Carolina. 6 minutes to go in the third period there. It's 4-4.
Two surprises there, Arlie, without question. And about the Admirals going into Fort Myers and Estero, Florida, I should say, and picking up a 3-1 lead against an Everglades club that was really on top of their game last night, and the Icemen really had to battle for what they got. And Norfolk, a team that has been just in a dismal stretch here as far as games are concerned, but going up against a very good club on the road, that's a big win there for head coach Rod Taylor. But
let's not say win yet.
I didn't mean to say win. Up on top on that one. Yeah, I didn't say that. That's what I didn't mean to say. But, yeah, for Rod Taylor, that would be – he's got to be feeling good about his club right now, at least for the time being.
The Icemen into the offensive zone. It is Shiplow to the right side. Fourth thrower. Winds, fires right into the midsection of Condon. Face off to his left. But great forecheck again. I like the forechecking game from Jacksonville tonight as well. That really almost kind of dictates how you think the Icemen are going to play any given night. You see a good forecheck from them, and you see a strong performance typically. Whenever you see the opposition breaking out of their zone rather easily, that is always an indicator for me watching this team. And that's one of the things that head coach Jason Christie told both of us pregame as an indicator for tonight, specifically against Orlando. Win puck battles, good forecheck, and that's exactly what happened. It is happening continuous. As the Icemen come back defensively now. Mingo with a nice back check. Solar Bears keep the puck in the offensive zone as we resume play. It is Langen spinning away from Harrison. Harrison takes the body, dislodges the puck for Mingo. Four-man rush for the Icemen. Albert to the right side. Onside is Jacksonville looking to trail on the play. All alone, score! Mike Hedden makes it 3-0, Jacksonville.
Hedden's fourth goal of the week, Arlie, as he continues the hot streak. And boy, oh boy, he's now scoring 3 straight. And John Albert, good patient play, waiting for that opportunity to get it to the front of the net. And there's Hedden going to the net. That's how he got a lot of his goals this week, just being in front of the net, getting that presence, and then he's getting his opportunities, and he's finishing them off.
And it was a wide open net, but he went top shelf roof job just under the bar of Condon. On the feed from Chase Lang, John Albert's also going to get an assist as Hedden gets the goal at 12:58 of the period. We'll give you Joe Massa and his call on it in just a moment, but it is all Jacksonville against what appears to be a pretty lifeless Orlando team tonight.
And Mike Hedden, his fourth goal in the week. He has got 3 goals in last 3 games, or scored in the last 3 games.
Puck is out of play right off the draw at center ice. Here is Joe Massa just announcing Mike Hedden's goal.
Assisted by number 11, Chase Lang. And number 16, John Albert. Time of the goal, 12 minutes, 58 seconds. Once again, your Iceman goal, scored by number 8, Mike Hedden. Assisted by Lang and Albert. Time of the goal, 12 minutes, 58 seconds.
So Mike Hedden on fire right now. 12 goals on the season. 4 of them, 1/3 of them, have been in the last 3 days. I guess 4 days. 3 games.
4 goals.
4 goals. I'm good at math. Numbers are hard sometimes, Reader.
they are that, without question.
Jacksonville back into the offensive end. It is Craig Martin taking the body and then taking the puck. Dauda for Weidman at the left circle. He'll skate to the blue line to give himself a little more room. Shot in the screen is blocked. Comes up high for Dauda at the right circle. Dauda back for Weidman. Shot towards goal, blocked in front. Orlando just able to clear, or do they? No, it's still in the zone. What an effort by both Weidman and Cedarholm to hold it in the zone. Solar Bears get the puck, but I almost don't even care. What an effort from that tandem of Cedarholm and Weidman just to keep it inside the line there.
Yeah, that was just a little bit of a shuffleboard play. Just getting the stick there, knocking it between the legs of the forward, trying to rush up the other way. Good keep in there for Jacksonville and getting the puck deep again and making this Orlando club have to work back up the ice the other way.
And Orlando doesn't seem willing to work quite the way that I've been accustomed to seeing this year as the Icemen now move in transition. It's Rabbit into the zone with Shiplow, the defenseman, coming down low. Luke Shiplow in the left wing corner. Rabbit covers for him at the blue line for the moment as Warren digs the puck free for Jacksonville. Centering feed for Lynch. He'll skate behind the net and look to center. All the way to the blue line for Shiplow, left side. Cross ice at his thrower. Wrister in a screen, deflected just wide. As the Solar Bears break out of the zone, it is Thompson at the blue line. Poke check by Jacksonville, knocks it free. Well done by Luke Shiplow, who plays it off the end boards for Chase Harrison. All Jacksonville in this one. 3-0 is the lead as Harrison ices the puck on an errant feed. But no matter, the Icemen out shooting Orlando 22-13, leading 3-0. They are beating the Solar Bears in every facet of the game.
Yeah, they're outworking the Solar Bears right now. There's no doubt about that. And like you said, we're both a little surprised here because you watch this Orlando club. They're a team, they come at you with rushes and chances, and they just have not gotten anything going. They're down and stuck on 13 shots right now and just doesn't seem to have that extra little jolt there to get them going. And the Icemen playing things well right now and seem to be a step ahead, especially along the boards. They're winning the battles, and Coach Christie talked about that. We're going to have to win win some battles tonight. They've been doing that, and they've been doing it with some speed and a little bit of grit there along the wall. And Orlando just seems out of sorts.
Shot towards goal, blocked by Jacksonville. There's a man ahead of the back. It's a breakaway for Jacksonville. Lynch, now a man closes, so Lynch waits. Looks for a trailer, takes the shot. Save is made. Rebound just wide at the short side post, but Jacksonville holds it in the zone. Mingo for Hedden. Wrister deflected in front, never reached the net. Turnaround shot from Lynch. Score! The Icemen continue to pour it on. It's 4-0 Jacksonville.
Well, Lynch had the breakaway chance for a moment. He had to hold up, though. He felt the angle for the defenseman was going to cut him off. And then in the end, he gets it. The patient play, got the puck, decided to just turn around and give it a go. Just on the inside of the left wing circle. And it kind of clipped inside of Condon, who went more to the outside. He was expecting that shot to go a little bit more to the wide part, but it went more inside and in for the tally. And the Iceman rolling right now.
Bobby Lynch just found the 7-hole, I believe, underneath the blocker of Condon, and it trickled not more than just a few inches over the goal line as it broke free from him and rolled on edge into the net. Here's Joe Massa again, getting as much airtime as we are tonight. As the Icemen break it up at center ice and we resume play. We'll get to Joe as soon as he's ready.
Your fourth Iceman goal, scoring his 9th goal of the season, number 14, Bobby Lynch. Assisted by number 8, Mike Hedden, and number 10, Dejan Mingo. Time of the goal, 15 minutes, 23 seconds. Once again, your Iceman goal, scored by number 14, Bobby Lynch. Assisted by Hedden and Mingo. Time of the goal, 15 minutes, 23 seconds.
And Jacksonville looking for another chance at the right wing side. Cedarholm with a drive. It's well wide of the net. Comes all the way off the end boards. It's poked out to center by Shaligan. And the fans are having a field day on Mike Condon as Craig Martin goes right up the gut. Steps around a man, cuts to the backhand. Behind the net, centering feed. Tap towards net. Condon just makes the save. What an effort from Craig Martin as Shiplow hustles to hold it in the zone. To the right side for Dalton Thrower. Thrower tries to go wide on May. He'll take it all the way behind the Orlando net for Zach Hall. Hall is double teamed. Poked away by Orlando, not cleared yet. Off glass, Shiplow at the blue line. Does he hold it in? No, it's going to be an offside call against the Icemen. 3:15 to go in the second period. All Icemen all night. It's 4-0 Jacksonville. This is Icemen Hockey on Mixlr and ECHL.TV.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First, love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
Sign up for ECHL TV and watch every ECHL game live online. Follow your favorite teams at home and on the road. With live streaming available on your PC, iPad, and iPhone, you'll never be too far away from the action. Never miss a big goal. Relive your favorite ECHL moments in the video archives. And catch every game from around the league live. If ECHL hockey is on, it's on ECHL.TV.
Well, the fans are getting their money's worth tonight in downtown Jacksonville. Along with Alex Reed, Arlie Johnson with you on Mixlr and ECHL.TV. 4-0 Icemen. They took the lead at the 7:24 mark of the first period, and they have not looked back. Out hustling, out chancing. Discipline's been on point tonight for the Icemen too. Face-offs dominated by Jacksonville tonight. Everything you could ask for. It's almost a coach's dream thus far, although let's not get ahead of ourselves. We are still late in the second period. Face-off goes into the Jacksonville defensive end. The Icemen look to clear. It's batted behind the net by Orlando. Two-man battle pulled away by the Solar Bears. To the blue line for Sosanoff. Sosanoff with a backhander towards net. Deflected into the corner by Lynch. Lynch, who just scored to make it 4-0 just a moment ago on his last shift. Solar Bears with a little bit of pressure. Pass goes right through the slot. Nobody there. Sosanoff has it poke checked away. We'll see if the Icemen can catch Sosanoff up ahead in the play as a soft shot on a steal from Orlando. Slides towards Carlson, who makes it a relatively routine save, but when needed, he has been called upon tonight. 14 shots, 14 saves for Adam Carlson.
And that number right there, 14 shots so far here for Orlando. And, you know, the Iceman will take that number any day against this club that usually puts up a lot of shots in most games. Orlando team very offensive minded. Again, they come at you with those rushes, and they've given the Iceman fits all season long. I mean, there was it was almost an odd man rush festival anytime Orlando, especially at the Amway Center, would get to play Jacksonville. So, but that's not been the case here tonight. It's been the Iceman really from start to this point in the game.
Icemen win the draw and easily clear it out. Hedden looks for the steal in the offensive end. Nearly got it free. Brodzinski just knocked it loose at the blue line, however. Now it's the Icemen holding it in. Hedden 50 feet away from the net. He'll rim it around to the far side boards. Brodzinski and Albert fight for it, and Albert wins it. To the line, it's Mingo. Left side, Harrison winds and fires. It sailed on him, but it comes right back to Lang. Lang double team, still gets it free for Harrison. Cross ice, nobody there. Harrison had an opportunity to go towards net, but he elected to go to a wing that he thought he saw something, and it obviously wasn't there. It's Lang, center point, more pressure from Jacksonville. Wrist shot, whistles wide, crazy bounce that goes the way of Orlando as it goes off the dasher, high into the air and off the protective netting.
I think the puck landed on top of the official's helmet there as well after it came off the dasher and back down, and then kind of stunned him a little bit. But offensive zone draw here, and Harrison with a couple of good looks. He kind of curled the first one up high, then didn't have a lane to shoot at. But like you said, he thought he maybe saw something out of the corner of his eye, just wasn't there.
Well, Harrison's feeling his offensive game now. He's got 2 goals in about the last 5 games, so he's on a tear right now as the Icemen get a centering feed. Knocked just over the crossbar. Dowda to the blue line for Jacob Cederholm. Walks the line, center point, wrister deflected in front. Not on goal, Dowda holds it in. Good feed for Albert. Now it's Cederholm, one-timer, gobbled up by Condon, who struggled with that one. I'm not sure if he felt overly confident that he had it there.
No, he didn't. He immediately did that little roll there. And if you're a fan of the team whose goaltender just made the save, and he starts to look behind him, that's that uneasiness there. But that's kind of how that one was hit there. And Cederholm getting the good rip-up time, and Iceman moving the puck around, and again continuing the assault. We talked about Harrison. He had an assist last night on one of the goals there, and it was a really good stick play out at center to get it up to Rabbit, who eventually got it down low for a tally. But Harrison starting to pick up the points here all of a sudden here in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, up to 7 points on the season now, 3 goals and 4 assists for the steady blue line performer for the Icemen as Jacksonville wins another face-off. It is Shiplow. Just out of his reach, knocked free to center ice by John O'May. Brendan Warren will skate right back in on the forecheck. Trying to beat Thompson to the puck. Thompson spins away from Warren. But Warren is just forcing them to make just that extra pass, and sometimes that extra pass doesn't connect. Sometimes that's all it takes to create a turnover and a chance. And it forced an icing here ultimately by Orlando, now in the final minute of the second period.
Yeah, and he was able to get that puck out at center, and he skated, and he didn't really have any options, but just dumped it in, and he pretty much gave up possession in that sense, but he got the puck deep. You're up 4-0. You don't want to surrender a goal here as we're now inside the final minute of play. So that was just a smart, simple play. And then he went hard on the forecheck, and so right now the Icemen, they're just clicking. This is in all areas of this hockey game.
And Jacksonville with a steal this time on this faceoff. Orlando won the draw, but an immediate steal by Jacksonville. They'll play it down low. Drapluck on the backhand by everybody. Icing yet again. Clock stops with 41.4 seconds to go in the second period. Coming up in the intermission, we will update the scoring from around the ECHL. Probably go through the entire scoreboard, and then we'll go through the South Division standings as well for you. We're going to do that a little more with these home games at the very least, just to keep you up to date on things, because we're in the stretch run now, guys. There's not much left to go here for Jacksonville. After tonight, they'll only have 21 games left in the regular season out of the 72-game schedule. Jacksonville wins this faceoff. It is Mingo for Lang, deflected away by the Solar Bears. Here they come up the right wing side, 2-on-2. Drapluck with a wrister. Easy save from distance by Carlson. Around the boards, Jacksonville gets a piece of the puck, trying to feed it ahead off the boards for Hedden, but it goes by him, and it will end up being a icing call against the Icemen with 21.4 seconds to go. Remember, the Icemen came into this game in the season series just 1-7-1 against Orlando This is game number 10 out of the 11-game season series. But I will add this, Reader, that 4 of the 7 losses, well, including the overtime loss, I should say, by only 1 goal. So competitive in about half of them, not so competitive in about the other half, but nothing like this kind of result that we're getting tonight. No, this has been kind of a rare sight as far as this season's set has been between the two teams. Again, the Icemen have picked up that 1 win, but right now the Icemen been dominant here up to this point. Orlando in their own zone, getting it to center ice. That will do it. The horn sounds, and the Icemen break open a 1-0 game after 1 period. 3 more from the Icemen to nothing for Orlando. That period was absolute domination from your Jacksonville Icemen. It was Adam Dowda who scored in the first period, his 12th goal of the year from Craig Martin and Ian McKinnon. And in the second period, Wasey Rabbit, his 6th of the year from Brendan Warren. At the 3:45 mark of the second, Mike Hedden makes it 3-0 with his 12th of the year. Chase Lang and John Albert, the Apples, at 12:58. And topping it off, Bobby Lynch with a turnaround shot that just breaks free of Mike Condon. It's goal number 9 on the year for Lynch. Mike Hedden and Dejan Mingo with the assists. 15:23, the time of that goal from Lynch. So 4-0 after 2 periods of play. Shots on goal in that period, Jacksonville 15 shots on goal. They have a 2-period total of 26. For Orlando, only 6 shots on goal, a 2-period total of only 15. And Alex, when we were talking going into the second period, we wanted to make sure that Jacksonville just didn't play, kind of let Orlando take control of the second period. And for maybe 90 seconds, maybe 2 minutes on the clock in that second period, Orlando kind of had the ice tilted. From there, it was game over. All Jacksonville from that point on. Yeah, they have. And again, it shows you the difference. We've talked about Orlando and their ability to shut teams down once they get a lead. I don't think really anybody did it any better. As far as opponents that took on Jacksonville this year, they would get the lead, they would protect it, they would smother you, and you really couldn't get any kind of rhythm. And that's why it was so key for Jacksonville to get that first goal and also get the second one. And that's really caused Orlando to kind of get out of their system. They've got to open up. And since they've done that, they're not in control of the game. And I think it's where Orlando is at their best, when they are completely, getting in that defensive mode there and able to wait for their chances. But right now, they're trying everything they can do, but the Icemen are all over them. And Jacksonville just looks to be a step ahead. I know both teams played last night on the road. Both teams had to travel, and really he was going to see whose team was going to be maybe the fresher team. So far through 40 minutes, it's definitely been Jacksonville. Yeah, no doubt about it. They have earned this lead, and we'll see what happens in the third period, but I'd love to just see him pour it on even more against this Orlando club. This is the kind of team in Jacksonville where, wins haven't always been easy to come by this year. No. And when you get a chance like this to blow somebody out of the water, you go ahead and you do it, and you gain momentum that way. Sometimes you gain momentum by dramatic victories, such as the overtime win against Greenville or Fort Wayne. Other times you gain momentum by just wiping somebody off the ice surface, and hopefully the Icemen can complete the job here. Yeah, we'll see if they can. They got 20 more minutes to do it, and I would expect Jake Parahowski to at least have his guys come out with a good pushback in the first few minutes. So I think if the Icemen can survive that and reclaim that pressure and set that tempo that we saw here in that second period, especially, I think they'll be fine the rest of the way out. But I would expect a little bit of pushback early from Orlando. But again, Jacksonville, just keep doing what you're doing right now. You're feeling pretty good. You're on home ice, and this is where I think playing at home is going to help this club down the stretch. We've got a great crowd that's behind them, and teams are going to have to come travel to you. So that's, I think, a big factor here, and we'll see if that continues moving forward. All right, we'll take a break and return in a few minutes. We'll update the scoreboard for you, including the game between the South Carolina Stingrays and Atlanta Gladiators. But all you need to know right now is it's Jacksonville 4, Orlando nothing after 2 periods of play. This is Jacksonville Icemen Hockey on Mixlr and ECHL.TV.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 32nd season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, official signage provider; A&R Sports, official hockey accessory supplier; AthleticNet, official jersey supplier; Baron Rings, official championship ring supplier; BFL Canada Risk and Insurance and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2020 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony; Ephesus Lighting, the preferred lighting partner of the ECHL; The Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider; Geico, official auto insurance of the ECHL; Handbid, the official mobile auction app. Honig's, the official partner of the ECHL officiating team. Howie's Hockey Tape, official hockey tape and lace provider. In Glasgow, official puck provider. The Migray Group, your source for game-worn jerseys. Ticket Galaxy, official ticket resale partner. And Warrior, official on-ice equipment provider of the ECHL. Catch all the live ECHL action in high definition by logging on to ECHL.tv.
Full and half-season Iceman Elite memberships are currently on sale. Elite memberships offer discounted ticket pricing and guarantees you the same seats to enjoy all of the action. As an Elite member, you will be invited to attend exclusive events throughout the season, receive merchandise and parking discounts, and even meet the team. Monthly payment plans are also available. Packages start as low as $260. For more information, contact the Iceman office at 904-602-PUCK. or log on to jacksicemen.com. Iceman Hockey, feel the freeze.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First, love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
Sign up for ECHL TV and watch every ECHL game live online. Follow your favorite teams at home and on the road. With live streaming available on your PC, iPad, and iPhone, you'll never be too far away from the action. Never miss a big goal. Relive your favorite ECHL moments in the video archives. And catch every game from around the league live. If ECHL hockey is on, it's on ECHL.tv.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Iceman can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Iceman office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksiceman.com. Iceman Hockey, feel the freeze.
Ever wish we didn't have so many bank fees? Ouch!
We should get a free checking account at Community First. They even give you a cash bonus. Ouch!
Ever wish we had just bought a jar of honey instead of harvesting it?
Ow! Bad bee!
Have you heard the buzz? Community First is giving up to $200 cash bonuses when you open a free checking account with direct deposit. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First. Love where you bank. NCUA insured.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Greenville.
Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
If you feel that passion is just the start, if you think practice is never over, if you believe speed limits are just for highways, and Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons, if you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
The Jacksonville Icemen are always looking to give back to the communities of North Florida. The team offers a ticket fundraising program that many local nonprofits and schools and charitable organizations can take advantage of. The program is simple. Your organization sells tickets to an Iceman home game, and a portion of each ticket purchase will go directly to your cause. This is a fun and easy way to raise money and gain exposure for your organization or school. For more information, contact the Iceman office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or log on to jacksiceman.com.
Fans, don't forget that you, your friends, or coworkers can enjoy the exciting action of Iceman hockey comfortably above the ice in a spacious luxury suite or at ice level with our new ice boxes, available for all Iceman home games. Both options offer food and drink and make for a great way to entertain your company's employees and top clients. For more information and to check game date availability, contact the Iceman office at 904-602-PUCK or log on to jacksicemen.com. Iceman Hockey, feel the freeze. We are back. Arlie Johnson along with Alex Reed after 2 periods of play on Mixler and ECHL.TV. It is all Icemen all night long tonight. 4-0 the lead over the Orlando Solar Bears. Reader, it is time to update a couple of scores, and one of them we can't update just yet because it's not over yet. But as soon as I tell you, we will let you know. Atlanta at South Carolina. It was 4-4 after regulation. It is now 4-4 after overtime.
Wow.
They are going to a shootout right now. And that might not seem like that big a deal, but I think it is. You know, South Carolina finds a way to win in a shootout there, at least to have Atlanta only get 1 point, and see if the Icemen can gain a point in the standings over the Gladiators in that one. Of course, we'll give you updates on that as soon as it becomes final, which I'm sure it will sometime during this intermission. Elsewhere in the South Division, the Norfolk Admirals, this is blowing me away, 4-1, the lead for Norfolk at Florida. They have almost complete reversals in record. Florida, 37 wins, 12 losses. For Norfolk, 12 wins, 33 losses. You wouldn't know it tonight as the Admirals inexplicably have the lead. And the only thing that really comes to mind for me, aside from the shocking current score, is the ripple effects from that, because tomorrow afternoon, it's Florida at Jacksonville right here.
Yeah.
You know, what kind of angered team are we going to see in the Everglades tomorrow?
Well, I mean, you can see one of two teams. I mean, you can see a team that is angry that, you know, they got defeated by a team that's been completely struggling and is not nearly as talented as the Florida Everglades are from that standpoint. And you know, so you could see a team that's going to be looking to bounce back, but they're a team that's going to have to bounce back after a 6-hour ride and a quick turnaround tomorrow. So, you know, that could kind of weigh on their minds a little bit. Or you're going to have a team that's going to be scratching their head, not feeling great about themselves, and also a little bus traveled and bus leery. So you don't know what you're going to see. It can go either way, Arlie. But I think that's something the Iceman really can't control. What the Iceman can't control is to continue the momentum here from tonight, carry that over. And I think the Iceman know that last night's game in Florida, they lost 6-3. The Everblades put on an empty net, so it was really a 2-goal game. But the Icemen outchanced Florida in that game. Had several opportunities to swing the game in their momentum, but Ken Appleby, the former Iceman netminder, just would not simply allow that to happen. He never let the Iceman get back in it, and he preserved the game. And so I think Jacksonville's played well against Florida, but you could have, like you said, Arlie, a team that comes in angry, or a team's going to be a little tired and maybe not feeling as confident about themselves. But Jacksonville comes out with the tone and pace they have in this game tomorrow. You know, having been able to sleep in their own beds here tonight, not having to travel, I think it could go well for them tomorrow.
Yeah, I like your perspective on that. I think that's spot on, is from Jacksonville's point of view. Who cares how Florida feels tomorrow? You know, we're feeling great about our game, and that's really all that needs to be done. Let's just keep playing our game and let the chips fall where they may, because we like our chances if we're going to play like this against anybody in the ECHL.
And that's where this heavily home backloaded schedule is going to help the team. I mean, yes, there's going to be a couple trips where they're going to have to go down and travel themselves, but being at home, waiting on teams to come to you, making them travel, especially on these Sunday games. We still got 4 more, including tomorrow. You know, making teams come to you, and you know, those quick turnarounds, those day games are tough for the road team. So if you're the home team, you have a chance to rest and just kind of not have to, and just kind of take it easy until the game time. I think it's going to help this team coming down the stretch, which is good because this team needs that boost here as they're trying to solidify and chase a spot in the South Division playoff race.
And while you're mentioning all these home games, I should say that the Icemen, with their game tonight, this is game 1 of yet another 4-game homestand. They're in the middle of an 8-game in 9-game stretch, 8-home game in 9-game stretch. Hosting Orlando tonight, hosting Florida tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Make sure you're here. And the homestand finishes off with a pair of games against the aforementioned Norfolk Admirals on Wednesday and Friday night of this upcoming week. So make sure you get your tickets as soon as possible. Elsewhere around the league on the scoreboard, games that we are keeping a close eye on. The Greenville Swamp Rabbits have taken the lead over the Worcester Railers, but it's still within reach. 2-1 is the score there. Greenville has the advantage midway through the second period. Jacksonville would love a repeat of last night and see if Worcester can pull off a second consecutive upset against Greenville, but not the case right now. Elsewhere around the league, the Brampton Beast a 4-1 lead at the Reading Royals in the North Division matchup. Also from the North, it is the Maine Mariners, who just had a very impressive 3-game sweep in Newfoundland last week, and now they're leading on the road at Adirondack 1-0 after 2 periods of play. The Kalamazoo Wings early in the third period hosting the Wheeling Nailers. It is 2-1 Wheeling in that contest. The Fort Wayne Comets a 2-0 advantage over the Indy Fuel. That is early in the second period. It's the Cincinnati Cyclones a 1-0 advantage over the Toledo Walleye. That's mid-second period. After 1 period of play, the Wichita Thunder and Allen Americans are tied at 2. And a couple of games that have not started yet. It's the Utah Grizzlies hosting the Kansas City Mavericks, and the Rapid City Rush are visiting the Idaho Steelheads. While giving you those scores, I can tell you that Greenville just extended their lead. It's now 3-1 Swamp Rabbits on a Cedric Lacroix goal. It's actually his second goal of the evening, so it appears, with still plenty of time left, of course, that Greenville is on their way towards earning a split in that weekend series. And we are still waiting the final score between Atlanta and South Carolina. They are in a shootout right this second. Trying to tell you where we're at through that shootout at this time. Looks like we are through 2 rounds. Oh, it's over. It's over. South Carolina has won it. Atlanta 0 for 3 in the shootout. And South Carolina gets 1 goal in the shootout. It's from Andrew Chernichin. So that one is over. They just haven't updated it yet, but we can tell you that the final score is South Carolina 5, Atlanta 4 in a shootout. So what does all that mean from the South Division standings perspective? We'll take a quick break and come right back and tell you.
Ooh, cliffhanger.
Yes, it is. Well, we need a cliffhanger somewhere tonight. It's 4-0 Jacksonville on the ice. Might as well give you a cliffhanger with the standings. Back in a moment on Jacksonville Icemen Hockey.
Full and half-season Iceman Elite memberships are currently on sale. Elite memberships offer discounted ticket pricing and guarantees you the same seats to enjoy all of the action. As an Elite member, you will be invited to attend exclusive events throughout the season, receive merchandise and parking discounts, and even meet the team. Monthly payment plans are also available. Packages start as low as $260. For more information, contact the Iceman office at 904-602-PUCK or log on to JacksIcemen.com. Iceman Hockey, feel the freeze.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First, love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
Sign up for ECHL TV and watch every ECHL game live online. Follow your favorite teams at home and on the road. With live streaming available on your PC, iPad, and iPhone, you'll never be too far away from the action. Never miss a big goal. Relive your favorite ECHL moments in the video archives. And catch every game from around the league live. If ECHL hockey is on, it's on ECHL.tv.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Iceman can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Iceman office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at JacksIceman.com. Iceman Hockey, feel the freeze.
Ever wish we didn't have so many bank fees? Ouch!
We should get a free checking account at Community First. They even give you a cash bonus. Ouch!
Ever wish we had just bought a jar of honey instead of harvesting it?
Ow! Bad bee!
Have you heard the buzz? Community First is giving up to $200 cash bonuses when you open a free checking account with direct deposit. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First. Love where you bank. NCUA insured.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Greenville.
Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
If you feel that passion is just the start, if you think practice is never over, if you believe speed limits are just for highways, and Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons, if you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
The Jacksonville Icemen are always looking to give back to the communities of North Florida. The team offers a ticket fundraising program that many local nonprofits and schools and charitable organizations can take advantage of. The program is simple. Your organization sells tickets to an Iceman home game, and a portion of each ticket purchase will go directly to your cause. This is a fun and easy way to raise money and gain exposure for your organization or school. For more information, contact the Iceman office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or log on to jacksiceman.com.
Fans, don't forget that you, your friends, or coworkers can enjoy the exciting action of Iceman hockey comfortably above the ice in a spacious luxury suite or at ice level with our new ice boxes, available for all Iceman home games. Both options offer food and drink and make for a great way to entertain your company's employees and top clients. For more information and to check game date availability, contact the Iceman office at 904-602-PUCK or log on to jacksiceman.com. Iceman hockey, feel the freeze.
Back in downtown Jacksonville, Arlie Johnson, Alex Reed, as we are just a moment or two away from the start of the third period. Jacksonville on top big time right now. 4-0 is the lead over the Orlando Solar Bears. Quick note on the score we gave you between Atlanta and South Carolina. South Carolina winning that game in a shootout, 5-4. But one thing that we found interesting during the break there, Reader, was that Samuel Asselin for Atlanta was awarded a penalty shot in overtime of that game for the win and did not find the range. And ultimately that allowed South Carolina to take that one to a shootout and ultimately the victory.
Yeah, that was, I mean, think about that opportunity in overtime, a chance to put the game on your stick, and they could not get it done. And, you know, that's a chance for Atlanta. They'll look back on that one. You know, you can bet that Asselin's going to be thinking about that one tonight and say, man, I had it, just could not convert. And then, of course, South Carolina gets it done there in the shootout and gets that all that big extra point. They're all big right now at this time of year, Arlie.
Yeah, and for, you know, again, for Atlanta, good on them. And another thing we were discussing is, like, I mean, you said it perfectly. Who is Atlanta? Yeah. You know, are they the team that can find a way to, you know, be down 2 at South Carolina and get a really important point? Are they the kind of team that beats Brampton 1-0? Or are they the kind of team that gives up, you know, 8 goals to, you know, anybody any given night? You just don't know.
Yeah, or lose by 8. I mean, we've seen that from them. I mean, they are all over the map, and I don't know where Atlanta fits in this whole playoff run. I mean, I know the Icemen certainly hope that they don't collect any more points because, you know, while the Icemen are chasing really the 2 teams in playoff positions, being Orlando and Greenville respectively, Atlanta's in that mix doing the same thing, and they're a team that can challenge you as well. So I don't know where Atlanta wants to be yet. They're all over the map with it. It changes, it seems, daily, but you know, they're unbeaten now in their last 3 games, 2-0-1.
I do want to give you a quick look at the standings in terms of how far Jacksonville has to get based on the potential results of tonight's action, but we'll do that at the first whistle. We are underway. Third period is now underway. Orlando at their own blue line, chipping it ahead. Langen and Mingo race to the puck, and Camerata gets drilled from behind by Chase Lang. Puck comes free. Solar Bears look for the shot towards goal. It slides to the blue line. Shot from Brodzinski and a save made by Carlson. It goes off the end boards. Orlando tries to center. Brodzinski with a one-timer and a save by Carlson, who had to come out of his crease, and then some pushing and shoving, and Carlson gets involved, and he gets a rabbit punch in with his goaltender's glove. And that's one more dimension into this game that really could make things interesting. 4-0 lead. Maybe Orlando gets a little peeved about things, and I don't think the Icemen would mind that one bit tonight.
No, not especially with a big crowd here on hand. They would love to see it. But, you know, that was just a little late whack there, and they took a second one. That's what the Icemen really took exception to. And you can expect to see a lot of that here as Orlando will be playing off a little bit of frustration, but also they're going to try to dig and scratch and claw at every chance that they can get because they haven't had many here in this game. So here they get the puck down low. They want to jar that thing free, but you're right. Iceman will not back down from anything. We've seen that, and we could see this game maybe start to take a little bit of an edge and have a little extra spice to it here as we move forward down the stretch.
There were no penalties called there by referee Steven Saylor, which I'm a little surprised at. He could have had the opportunity to just try and take control of the game there, but he did not, as Carlson will freeze it for another whistle. And another stare down, this time between Dalton Thrower, and I believe it's Dylan Fitz in there as well.
Yeah, Thrower asking Fitz, hey, all right, just he's jiggling the gloves right now.
Yep.
Come on, you want to drop him? Now they're chatting, and we'll see what happens from this face-off. And Fitz just kind of shrugs his shoulder. The referee's trying to get everybody to cool their jets. Thrower still barking at Fitz, now on the opposite wing there at the face-off circle.
Draw will be to Carlson's left. Wasey Rabbit takes and wins that draw. Shiplow knocks it off the boards. It goes off the glass and out of play. Yet another face-off in the Jacksonville zone. And Fitz and Thrower again jawing at each other. This is fun.
It is a lot of fun right now, and he's just barking at him. He kind of gave him a little drive-by. Thrower saying, just checking if you want to go, drop him, but Fitz not obliging here at the moment. Thrower still barking at him a little bit with some words. It's a war of words right now.
That's all it is. Orlando from the blue line, shot deflects into the corner. Jacksonville tries to rim it around. It rolls towards the blue line, but Fitz holds it in. He took a bump from Wasey Rabbit as Lynch plays it around the wall for Luke Shiplow. Shiplow got hit up high by John O'May. May throws him down as Rabbit tries to kick it behind the net. May gets bumped against the wall by Warren as the Icemen try to clear out of the zone. Drapluck holds it in, and a great "Let's Go Icemen" chant from this crowd tonight of what appears to be well over 7,000 people, as we have another face-off in the Jacksonville zone.
Yeah, now they got to change up the personnel. And just another point, another note about Dalton Thrower. And we know about his toughness. And last night going toe-to-toe with a very tough and large man in Kyle Neuber of the Florida Everglades, who's about as tough as they come. And Neuber kind of took a run and took a hit on me when they're up 6-3, and Thrower took exception to that. The two of them went at it. And I got to say, I haven't seen Kyle Neuber really have to hang on in a fight, but he was hanging on there as Thrower really gave him all that he could handle.
Man goes down. What are we going to have here?
Yeah, a couple players getting tied up right at the draw. You have 3 bodies down, 2 for Orlando, 1 for Jacksonville.
They're going to bring it outside the blue line.
Yeah, maybe they were someone encroached a little bit early there, and they're going to bring it out of the zone. That's just fine by the Icemen. They're not going to argue that.
When does encroachment bring the face-off outside the blue line, though?
Yeah, you're right. I guess you're right. Maybe it was the false starts, I guess. Not the encroachment, the false starts, but
bizarre sequence.
Yeah, that was bizarre. And both players, because it seems as if they blew the play dead right as the puck was dropped and guys were going for it.
Yeah, I think a second may have even ticked off the clock with something.
But they didn't add that second either.
No.
Interesting. I'm a little puzzled there what they went for, and no direction there from the officiating crew, no signals.
Some things are meant to never be found out, as Jacksonville has the puck in the offensive zone now. Finally, flip pass to the blue line for Cedarholm. Winds and fires. It is blocked. Comes up high, trying to get possession, and able to do so is Dowda. Backhanding it off the glass, just barely stays in play, high off the glass. It's Hall for Martin. Martin trying to go around Sosanoff. That's nearly impossible to do, and it is picked off by Orlando. Penalty coming. It's on Jacksonville. There's your touch-up. Is this going to be high sticking on Shaligan? Shaligan is the man who went down, I should say. It's not high sticking by Shaligan. It's going to be on Jacksonville. Heading to the box is Craig Martin. Power play for the Solar Bears will be just their second of the evening. They're 0 for 1 on the power play.
Well, if you're the Iceman, you want to get this penalty killer. You don't want to give any momentum, but you got to be disciplined the rest of the way. I know we talked about this game potentially maybe getting that edge and things getting a little feisty, but don't want to be the team that's racking up penalties and pick up a penalty parade into the box here and giving Orlando chances to get some momentum and maybe potentially crawl back into the game.
Solar Bears with a shot on net in traffic, and Carlson was there to read it. The Iceman will get the rebound and clear it away off the stick of Mingo. Condon leaving the puck for Brodzinski. Brodzinski slowly stick handling up the left wing. Drifts towards his right. Drop pass for John O'May. Swiftly to the left for Langen. Langen centering feed. And able to make the save as Carlson on May, and Drapluk cannot handle the pass back to the blue line. He'll have to track it down in neutral ice. It's May with a pass. That is blocked and cleared out by Albert a little further. 1:19 to go on the power play for the Solar Bears. Langen gains the line, clean entry. Drapluk off the boards. Langen to the right point for Brodzinski. Rister is deflected wide off the stick of Olsen. Comes to the near side boards. Drapluk for Orlando. Rister again in a screen, blocked up high. Back to the blue line for Drapluk. He'll backhand it around the wall. Olsen lets it go all the way to the right point for Brodzinski. Left side, it's Drapluk. Into the high slot area for a deflection by May, who deflected it just wide on the play. Man tripped up for Orlando. I think the Iceman may have got away with a penalty there. And we will play on. And Rabbit will get the steal and clear out.
That was Mingo, and as soon as he tripped him up, Mingo just kind of froze and his shoulders kind of clenched up a little bit. Then he realized there was no penalty and then continued to play. I think he thought it was coming, but fortunately for him and the Iceman, it did not.
Seen almost no 5-on-3s all season long, for or against. I know you don't see a ton of them typically, but I feel like this is excessively low this year as the Icemen clear it out again, and only 14 seconds left on the man advantage for Orlando.
And you could have called it there. Again, you never want to put a team down 5-on-3 unless it's something drastic, but that was a pretty evident trip. Let it go.
Yeah, Jacksonville one more clear out. Martin out of the penalty box. So a strong kill that time from the Icemen. We're back to full strength with 15:35 to go in the third period. Jacksonville leads 4-0 at home against the Solar Bears. Orlando has possession behind their own net. It's Rich Boyd. Wasey Rabbit waiting between the hash marks. Boyd drives it off the wall. Mingo got a piece of it. Stands a man up at his own blue line. Plays it back to Orlando's end. Saucing off a backhander in. Carlson will let it go for Chase Harrison. Harrison unable to clear. Fitz with a centering feed. Shot on net. Easily snatched up by Carlson off the stick of Danny Hanlon. And again, players have to be separated here. Not quite 5 minutes gone by in the third period.
Well, Fitz and Mingo had a couple of exchanges there. Now they're still yapping at one another. And Fitz seems much more interested in maybe dropping the mitts with Mingo than he did Thrower, though. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, that is strange. That is strange. Nice observation there, Reader. I like that.
Well, they were kind of jawing back and forth and then giving each other little tugs and slashes. Got a little heated, and then after the whistle, exchanging some words there. But Fitz got a little closer than Mingo than he did when Thrower came over to talk. I don't know, just something I noticed. And
it's well played. I like that. Craig Martin on the draw for Jacksonville. And he wins it cleanly. Again, Jacksonville is as good as we've seen on the year from a face-off perspective, too. As if everything else isn't going almost perfectly right tonight. The Icemen play it into the Orlando zone. Dowda gives chase. He got the ball rolling tonight. Just 7:24 into the game with his 12th goal of the year. Orlando tries to clear out. Zach Hall got a glove on it, but not enough to hold it in the zone. Comes loose to center, and it is swept into the zone by Schartz. Leidsman rims it around. It's deflected out by Jacksonville. Icing will be called. We'll bring it into the Icemen zone with 14.5 to go in the third. Maybe it's the Batman jerseys. The Icemen are, I'm going to say it, they're playing like superheroes tonight.
I think that is a perfect way to describe it, Arlie. And, no, I mean, I'd have a little bit of confidence if I was wearing a Batman suit or any kind of Batman memorabilia. I'd have a little extra confidence and swagger in my step today. So
should we perhaps wear Batman suits tomorrow afternoon against Florida? We need the win.
Well, I think pub sub jerseys are greater than, you know, Batman jerseys. You know, I think as far as power is concerned. Wouldn't you agree? I don't know. Chicken tender subs versus Batman? Ooh.
I love Publix, but I would disagree for the block, Alex.
Free to disagree then, right?
Carlson, a glove save, sticks up high again.
Speaking
it's
of
getting feisty.
Yeah. A little bit of an edge here. And Well, Drake Barahowski is just trying to keep his team motivated over there. I see him giving him some pats on the shoulders there. He's just trying to get his team through this. It's been a difficult night up into this point, and Orlando needs to get the first one. Of course, Drake Barahowski and Jason Christie are, while they're rivals tonight, really off the ice, they have a pretty good relationship with one another. I know their sons play on the same travel teams and stuff there in Orlando, and they have a lot of connection. They're always in touch with one another, but both have a lot of respect for each other. And Drake Barahowski's done a good job with this Orlando club.
For quite a few years now, as Orlando gets a shot towards goal. Carlson just able to secure it right at the goal line.
At the goal line. That was could have gone either way, Arlie. That was a close call, and Orlando nearly put one in, but just squeezing the pillows together was Carlson just there at the goal line. He was kind of backed up in the net a little bit.
So we'll take a break. 13:49 to go in the third period. It continues with Jacksonville rolling in this one. 4-0 is your score. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Iceman can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Iceman office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksiceman.com. Iceman Hockey, feel the freeze.
Ever wish we didn't have so many bank fees? Ouch!
We should get a free checking account at Community First. They even give you a cash bonus. Ouch!
Ever wish we had just bought a jar of honey instead of harvesting it?
Ow! Bad bee!
Have you heard the buzz? Community First is giving up to $200 cash bonuses when you open a free checking account with direct deposit. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First. Love where you bank. NCUA insured.
Jacksonville deflects out of their own end. Foot race for the puck. Lang against Brodzinski, and Lang wins it rather easily. Centering pass, high slot, forehand, off the pipe. Off the stick of Mike Hedden. Or rather, yeah, it was Mike. It was Johnny Albert, rather, fighting for the puck, and now it's Hedden racing for it behind the Orlando net. Jacksonville's just winning every foot race right now. Hedden dropping it into the corner, but there was nobody home. And Olsen digs it away for Orlando. Gains the blue line. Wrist shot goes wide to the glove side. Comes off the end boards right back to Carlson, who had to pin it up right against the short side apron. As Jacksonville buzzing there, that shot ultimately went wide. Shots on goal in this period, 6-0 Solar Bears. But that was the first quality chance from Jacksonville. It does not count as a shot on goal when it goes off the post.
Yeah, it was a good rush. I mean, it was a lane opened right there in the slot, good shooting lane. They were trying to get that corner and just rang it off the pipe. Another close call there for Orlando, but another chance for Jacksonville to try to build on their already 4-0 lead. Could have been 5, just that easy, but music to the ears of Mike Condon as that little ping off the iron, and goal stays out.
Offside will be called against Orlando. Shots on goal now, 27 for Jacksonville, 21 for the Solar Bears. And I think Adam Carlson's actually had to be at his best in just these opening 6 or 7 minutes of this third period. But he's got quite a bit to play for himself right now, too. Not really going to get into the details for why. I'm just letting you know.
Yes, I see where you're going with this.
It is an icing call against Orlando.
And I'm not going to get into the details either.
No, you best not. Face-off will be to the right of Mike Condon. He doesn't have as much to play for as Adam Carlson would. He's given up 4 goals tonight. And they all, I wish the best for Mike Condon, you know, a veteran NHL guy who's gone through a lot of injuries, and you know, he was a prospect, you know, a highly touted prospect in the Ottawa organization at the time that, you know, has really faced some major injuries as he makes another save here off the draw. And he's trying to find a way back, and good on him. You know, he's trying to find a way. He'll scratch and claw and do whatever it takes, even if it means going from 120 games in the NHL as of last year to playing here for the Orlando Solar Bears this year.
He's had a great career, and, obviously we talk about it. I mean, again, 29 games in the NHL. He's been with 3 teams. I know Montreal, brief stint with Pittsburgh, and then mostly with Ottawa, but I wish him all the best. They're trying to get back in there. Again, coming back from injuries. It's so frustrating for guys that have been at that level to have to try to do that and make that comeback. But see if he can do it.
What a move by Brendan Warren, stopping on a dime to avoid what would have been a double team hit. Then Warren got spilled off the play. No call. We'll play on as the Icemen have the puck at center ice. It's Rabbit for Lynch. Lynch over the blue line. He'll just rim it around, trying to get it all the way to the blue line, just onto the ice, and keeping it in is Leidesman for Jacksonville. Bounce it off the wall, and Jacksonville still holds in the zone. Going wide on a man is Dowda. He'll tap it behind the Solar Bear net, but Orlando has it from there. It's John O'May for Sosinoff. Even when you can't tell what number it is, just look for the height and you know exactly who it is. Dowda waiting between the hash marks on the forecheck. It's a passive forecheck right now for Jacksonville. Easy break out of the zone from the Solar Bears to the left of Carlson. Carlson will play it himself off the wall. It is Zach Hall shoveling it off the glass on the backhand, safely to center ice. And the Icemen are first on the puck as well, and Condon really struggled with that one. Just went off the tip of his glove and ended up over the crossbar. Orlando getting it free at the blue line, delayed offside. Solar Bears kick it ahead. Shaligan gains the blue line. It is onside. Wrist shot on net by Shaligan and a save made by Carlson. He'll gobble it up for the faceoff. Next up for Jacksonville, you don't have to wait long. Trying to build off this performance tomorrow afternoon, right back here at the Publix rink at the VyStar Veterans Memorial Arena. It's the Icemen hosting the Florida Everglades tomorrow at 3. A chance for a little bit of revenge from last night's defeat at Florida. More importantly, a chance to get closer in the standings with Atlanta, Greenville, and Orlando. If all the scores that are currently on the board hold true, Jacksonville will draw within 8 points of what would be a tie for 3rd place. They'd be within 3 points of 5th place Atlanta. It's Lang over the blue line for Jacksonville. Deflected out of play by Brodzinski. It does move it to an offensive zone draw now for the Icemen. Pivotal game tomorrow, Reader. We talked about what the Icemen have to do to get into the playoffs. And, looking at, just trying to project, well, we need this record, or if we can get this amount of points, I think it'll get the job done. But part of that equation is that you play the Florida Everglades 7 times. Well, 6 now after last night. And you've got to get some results out of those games. And tomorrow is a prime opportunity to do so, I think.
Yeah, I think you got a team maybe licking its wounds a little bit here, trying to come off. But it's been a tough night again if it still holds, and having to travel. They're going to be playing their 3rd game in as many days as well. I think all the teams in the South are dealing with that at the moment. But you're right. I mean, with 7 of those games being against Florida, you're going to have to take some of them, Arlie. It just comes that simple. And the Icemen have done that twice this year, losing another game in a shootout. So they've competed against Florida, and it's certainly a task they can do.
And they'll have that opportunity again tomorrow at 3. Make sure you're here with us on Mixlr and ECHL.tv. Puck is in the Icemen end. Jacksonville has the puck, however, skating with it, and out of his own end is Wasey Rabbit. There's a loose stick on the ice that at one point in time was inside the Jacksonville blue line. It is now all the way at the right face-off circle in the offensive zone for the Icemen. So it's traveled about, about 150 feet or so.
And it was. It seemed like it was stuck on one of the Solar Bears players' skates. As he was striding with it, it was just balancing ahead of him.
Finally, referee Steven Saylor grabs it and says, enough of this.
Yeah.
As Orlando deflects one over the crossbar. He put it into the penalty box on the fly as Carlson stands tall against the short side post to make a save on the Solar Bears with 9:47 to go.
Well, we've seen some interesting stick acrobatics today. That one where it traveled down the ice and balancing on the skates. And we saw the one from the Solar Bears. I cannot recall who it was, but stick got knocked out of his hand. It did like a little spin, somersault up in the air, and in stride and on the fly without even slowing. He caught it again right in his hands perfectly. There's been some stick magic here for Orlando. Unfortunately, not the kind that results in any goals up into this point.
Yeah, I cannot wait to see that on a GIF later tonight. The stick up in the air and then caught again. As Jacksonville tries to play up the right side. They've got a 2-on-1. Hall moves into the slot, cuts to the left, shot towards goal is blocked in front. It was well defended by Kukali, who I think is a pretty decent defenseman, but I've barely heard his name all night tonight. And again, this is a shorthanded Orlando club, so I'm surprised he's getting as little ice time as he has been. Here's Hall again with Cedarholm. Cross ice, trying to receive the pass. Dowdo looks to play it towards the far side now. Held in by Iseman, who pinches in from the line. Hall gives chase, and he takes the man down, trying to get the puck free. Sosanoff fell down on it as Hall tries to get it loose. We will play on. Puck is pinned up along the boards. John Albert dug it free, but couldn't maintain control. It's pulled out of there by Shaligan for Orlando. Down to 8:45 to go in the third period. 4-0 Jacksonville. And a tremendous performance from them. From end board to end board tonight. Langen will rim it around. Harrison first on the puck to the left of his netminder. Behind the net it is Mingo. Good touch pass for Albert, who will start the rush. Flipping it to the left for Harrison. Cross ice, it's Lang over the blue line. Lang beats a man wide. Behind the net, tries for the wraparound, and a save made by Condon. Rebound poked by Lang. Keeping it moving for Hedden. Hedden behind the Solar Bear net. Kicks it onto his stick. Gives himself a little more room at the right wing half boards. To the line, it's Mingo. Shot in the screen. Just wide as Lang tried to get a deflection. Comes off the boards for the Solar Bears. Long outlet pass. Goes by everybody. Icing against the Solar Bears. And the clock will stop with 7:55 to go in the game. So the Icemen looking awful strong tonight. But these are the games that you don't want to be isolated incidents. You want these to be games that carry over into the next game, and the next game, and the next game.
It is momentum, Arlie, this time of year especially. You want to be playing your best hockey here in the spring season, and especially if you're planning on making the playoffs.
Rabbit can't get the forehand away. A drive from Lynch, and a save by Condon. As the Icemen looking for yet another one. Crowd on their feet right now, too. They're having a blast tonight. I think they'd be having a blast tonight even if it was a deficit, but let's not even go there. I mean, it's, oh, I know why, 30 shots.
Yeah.
It's a frosty for everybody.
Well, they're on top of it, aren't they? They knew they were waiting. As soon as that shot went in, everyone started cheering, and everyone's getting some frosties later.
Make mine chocolate, please.
I like to go for the mix, the swirl.
Oh, really? Good call there.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Jacksonville on the offensive end, it is Brendan Warren tapping it free for Rabbit. Rabbit cycling with Lynch. Rabbit spins away from Thompson. On his backhand is Rabbit, leaving the puck for Warren. Now stolen by Thompson, but excellent work there along the boards by Rabbit and Warren as the Solar Bears now get to the red line and clear it in. It's Fitz around the boards. Took a hit. Was that from Thrower? You know it was. Orlando centering feed blocked by Jacksonville. 3-on-2 the other way if they hurry, but they couldn't get it to materialize. It will end up being nothing more than Orlando's possession.
That last chance there by Orlando, that is the type of chance you normally see from them. They swing it behind the net, and somehow that guy sneaks into the slot and get a good shot off there. That's what we haven't seen much of tonight, but that's typically how they've been able to score their goals against Jacksonville this season. That time just couldn't finish it off.
It's Cedarholm in control for the Icemen. Goes D to D to the left side for Iseman. Up ahead, deflected into the zone by Hall. Condon tries to play it himself. Dowda first on the puck at the near side glass. Shielding the puck with his body. He's got the puck with one hand on the stick on the backhand. Sosanoff takes it away for Shaligan. And poke checked out to center ice. The Icemen have it right there. They're just not allowing Orlando to really get many rushes going tonight. They've been on point with their positioning, playing the system just the way Jason Christie would want it tonight. Orlando tries to clear it in. It's broken up at the blue line by Harrison. And again, the Solar Bears can't even get over the line with possession. 6 minutes to go in the game. Jacksonville 4, Orlando nothing. Harrison with a hit on somebody. He just drilled a man from behind. That was John O'May. Or actually, I take that back, not May. It was Danny Hanlon as Carlson will freeze the puck and take the faceoff. 5:47 to go in the third. It's all Jacksonville. 4-0 is the lead. This is Jacksonville Iceman Hockey on Mixlr and on ECHL.TV.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores.
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Newman. Rebound!
Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
If you feel that passion is just the start, if you think practice is never over, if you believe speed limits are just for highways, and Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons, if you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
The Jacksonville Icemen are always looking to give back to the communities of North Florida. The team offers a ticket fundraising program that many local nonprofits and schools and charitable organizations can take advantage of. The program is simple. Your organization sells tickets to an Iceman home game, and a portion of each ticket purchase will go directly to your cause. This is a fun and easy way to raise money and gain exposure for your organization or school. For more information, contact the Iceman office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or log on to jacksiceman.com.
Jacksonville clears out of their end on a defensive zone draw. Lang pokes it free, comes loose now for the Solar Bears. It is Olsen trying to go wide on Mingo. Mingo gets that puck, and we've got a whistle and a penalty coming, slashing against Jacksonville, and a power play coming for the Solar Bears. Not what we wanted here with 5:29 to go. Not so much because of a potential comeback. We just want to make sure we have a good, strong kill here for the Icemen as Mingo heads into the box for Jacksonville. Do want to say real quick, by the way, from Dejan Mingo, for those who listened to you like myself last night, Reader, and you weren't sure what happened with Dejan Mingo taking a shot to the jaw. He obviously is okay enough, but a couple of laces right at the jaw easily could have been a broken jaw. And I think Dejan, in talking with him before the game, feels very fortunate that he can chew real food right now.
Yeah, he said the puck hit flat as opposed to on the edge there, and that was the difference in really making that more of a less severe thing.
Jacksonville with a steal, 2-on-1 shorthanded. Albert with Hedden, pass to Hedden, backhander. Oh, what a save by Condon, somehow keeping it at 4-0. But a steal from Jacksonville. Hedden again, and another brilliant save by Condon, showing why he's an NHL goaltender. Two gorgeous saves by Mike Condon.
Yeah, he stepped up big time right there. Those are two quality chances for Jacksonville and the red-hot Mike Hedden. And what a good kick save on that one there on the slot. And that's what you might expect from Mike Condon there. And that one's got to make him feel pretty good.
I'm not sure which one of the two was better. As the puck trickles to Carlson, and he will freeze it for the draw. Man, can't ask for too much more. I mean, it was a 2-on-1 clear all the way from Jacksonville's blue line all the way to the net. Albert made the feed to Hedden, and rather than one-timing it, he went deep to the backhand, which 99% of the time makes the goaltenders overcommit. And you can normally just slide it into a wide-open net with the backhand, but Condon somehow kept that left leg out, and then on the next attempt, another great left toe save. Face-off won by Orlando. Carlson got a piece of it with the glove. Orlando passes towards the blue line, but there's nobody home. It was Rich Boyd not able to get there, so the Solar Bears track it down at center ice. Over the blue line and onside, cutting towards goal. Forehand and a great save by Carlson, keeping Orlando out of the net as Donahue got that chance.
Boy, what speed by Donahue.
Yeah.
Really turned on the afterburners, was able to get the angle in on the defenseman that time and really create that chance down low. And that's not your typical Donahue type opportunity. He's a guy that has that big time shot, and he can put him home. And, you know, just looking at him, we've talked about in previous broadcasts, Arlie, kind of a down year for Donahue. I mean, this is a guy that had 15 goals last year for defensemen, along with 43 points, only 3 goals this year, and 19 points on the season. So a guy had 15 goals last year again, and he did it all mostly with that one-time rip of his. And that was just kind of a different type of look for Donahue, going in on a scoring chance, taking it to the net.
Face-off will be to Carlson's left. 51 seconds to go on the power play for Orlando. Jacksonville wins the draw. Carlson got a piece of it, but not enough to feed it to a teammate. But it does come free for the Icemen now, and Bobby Lynch will turn and fire it out. Condon playing it off the end boards for Donahue. 4:05 to go in the game. Jacksonville leads 4-0. Camerata to the Shaligan, over the blue line and a rim around. Jacksonville's first on the puck. They'll drive it out immediately. Dalton Thrower doing the honors this time. One final rush for the Solar Bears as Boyd stick handles up the right wing. Shifts away from Martin. Gains the blue line, but it's offside as Hanlon was in ahead. Reader, do the honors with that one if you don't mind. A quick update on the score.
Yeah, score update down in Estero, Florida. Minute 54 to go in the third, and Norfolk's tacked on another one. It's 5-1 Admirals over the Florida Everglades. Not just squeezing this one out. I mean, they are taking it to them. That is a big-time surprise. But, hey, good for the Admirals there and get off a little bit of a slide there against one of the top teams in the league. See if that's a building block there for Rod Taylor's club.
Yeah, the Everglades apparently did not they played their B team, I guess, tonight. And we'll see what kind of response the Icemen see from Florida tomorrow afternoon here in Jacksonville as the Icemen are back to full strength. Another great kill. If anything, it was the Icemen who had the best chances on that power play. 2 of them, in fact. Sosanoff tries to stick handle around Hall. Comes to the near side wall. Dauda for Hall. Nice feed up the boards for Martin. Moving one-on-one against Kukali. Martin waits for a trailer. Turns to the backhand side, and he'll just play it down low for Hall. Hall to the right side. Got his stick lifted by Sosanoff. Cycling work again being done by Jacksonville. It's Dauda to the half boards for Hall. Dauda again, double teamed, but keeps the play moving along the boards. It is Hall taken down by Amandas. Thrower tries to hold it in. Thrower wants a piece of Fitz again as the two of them finally get separated as Shiplow plays it up the left wing wall, and the Solar Bears have the puck at center ice. 2:30 to go in the game. Langen over the blue line for Schartz. Easy stick save there from Carlson. Penalty coming. Is this going to be on Jacksonville again for slashing? So a power play again for Orlando for pretty much the remainder of this game. And it's going to be Thrower heading to the box. So the Icemen need one more kill in front of this exceptional crowd tonight, by the way. 8,172 fans tonight. And they have been treated to what's going to end up being a Jacksonville Icemen victory. It's just a matter of the score at this point. Orlando 0 for 3 with a power play thus far. This is their 4th chance. And Jacksonville will have Mike Hedden and John Albert as their penalty killers. Jacksonville out shooting Orlando 32-27 this evening. Solar Bears win the draw. It's Brodzinski, right side, cross ice for Drapluk at the point. Back for Brodzinski, center point, wrist shot, snatched out of the air by Carlson with Olsen right on the doorstep.
Good shot there by Drapluk and company to get that one through traffic, and it was a tough save for Carlson having to make there. All those potential screens and sticks there in the way, but
draws to Carlson's right. Solar Bears win another one. Drapluk for Brodzinski. Cross ice, it's Drapluk again. 2-man game right at the line. Brodzinski with a wrist shot. It deflects wide to the glove side. Comes off the end boards for Langen. Deflected away by Jacksonville. Look out! Right into the Icemen bench. Jason Christie thinking about his life passing before his eyes on that one. I think that might be a situation where he feels pretty grateful that he is not 6'7" like Oleg Sosanoff.
Yeah, that's very true. That one went buzzing there, and he kind of ducked out of the way, but that one was going high. And a little easy for him to dodge those, and maybe, someone, like you said, like Sosanoff at 6'9".
I mean, that one was just hammered out of the zone by Jacksonville. I don't think anyone on the Icemen would have had a chance at protecting themselves on that one. Just glad it just went off the glass behind everybody on the bench as Jacksonville skates out of the zone shorthanded. Mingo with Warren. Mingo with speed, trying to go wide on Drapluk. He'll take it all the way behind the Orlando net. Killing a little more time as Drapluk takes Mingo down well off the play.
Warren striding back. going the length of the ice on that back check.
Continue on the hustle as Jacksonville tries to clear, but it's deflected out of play. 1:12 to go on the power play for Orlando. 1:36 remaining in the contest. Jacksonville is going to win this one. That one is not in question at this point. Can also tell you that it's gone final from Estero. The Norfolk Admirals have won 5-1 in Florida tonight. Greenville still leading the Worcester Railers. It's 3-1 early in the third period of that one. We're not going to be able to give you an update on that one. But Jacksonville will close within 3 points of Atlanta and within 8 points of Orlando, probably within 8 points of Greenville as well. Orlando has the puck in the offensive zone, still on the power play. It is Donahue, left circle. Snapshot on goal from a sharp angle. It is gloved by Carlson. And the draw will come to his right with 1:15 to go in the game. This is going to make Jacksonville's overall record 20 wins, 25 losses, 5 overtime losses, 1 shootout loss as Jacksonville clears out, but again, deflects into the bench and out of play.
Yeah, they're getting to the puck there and can't seem to get it the length of the ice without it clipping up into the bench area. Second time here on this penalty kill that's happened. That time they were just trying to angle it off the stick, but it just clipped straight up and into the bench that time instead of down the ice, and it brings up another face-off in the offensive zone for the Solar Bears.
Chase Lang is going to take this draw for the Icemen. Solar Bears control. Donahue rims it around all the way to the right point. Bouncing puck. Boyd just holds it in. Deflection from Jacksonville, but not out yet. Shaligan for Donahue. Final minute of play. Seam pass deflected away. Excellent look by Bobby Lynch. A good read by him to get his stick in the passing lane and knock it out to the Orlando zone. Shaligan racing into the zone. Stolen by Jacksonville. Cleared out by Cedarholm. 40 seconds to go in the game. 15 seconds to go on the power play. It's Boyd for Orlando inside his own line. Passes to the left for Camerata. Over the blue line it is Donahue onside, flipping it behind the Jacksonville net. Trying to clear out his linesman. Boyd holds in. Teams are now at full strength. Donahue with a one-timer and a save by Carlson. Rebound for Cedarholm. Off glass and out. Thrower got a piece of it, and that slowed it down, so no icing. 12 seconds to go in the game. Orlando deflects over the glass and out of play. 9 seconds to go, and a face-off at center ice.
Big penalty kill there for Jacksonville, killing off yet another one. Face-off's going to come outside the zone here with 9.6 seconds to go, and just outside that Iceman blue line, and just seconds away from closing the book on this one, Arlie, and the Iceman with a sound victory here tonight.
The Icemen have the puck in their own zone. Orlando does not pressure. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. Adam Carlson, 29 saves. Make it 30 now. 30 saves to earn his first shutout of the season. A tremendous performance from top to bottom from the Icemen tonight. They win 4-0 over the Orlando Solar Bears.
Big victory here, Arlie, without question, and the Icemen giving some hand pounds and some high fives to their goaltender, Adam Carlson. Well deserved for Adam Carlson. He's just been such a big performer for this club, night in and night out. Great to see him get the shutout victory here tonight, making 30 saves and a sound victory for the Icemen by a 4-0 count. And this crowd announced at over 8,100, almost 8,200 tonight. Salute their fans here in an impressive victory against a bitter foe that's had their number all season long. And Jacksonville, happy club, sticks up for the fans, and a big support here. And been all the fans maybe walking through the concourse right now. Big thank you to all of you. Thank you for your support of Jacksonville Icemen hockey here, and being the big 7th man here tonight. And Jacksonville, a big win here against a team that has had their number on the season in the Solar Bears. This one's got to feel good for the guys. And Jacksonville getting a big win on home ice here, rebounding after a tough loss last night. And the Icemen doing what they need to do, collect points and getting some wins. And this was a big, sound victory from start to finish for Jacksonville. Very complete at all phases and a dominating performance tonight. Go down to the 3 stars. Joe Massa, the PA announcer's got those for you.
Number 12, Adam Dona.
So Adam Dowda is the number 3 star, getting credited for the game-winning goal tonight. And a good effort for him.
Star in tonight's game with a goal and an assist. Number 8, Mike Hedden.
Mike Hedden continues his torrid pace, a goal and an assist tonight. 4 goals in the last 3 games. Hedden has scored in each of those last 3 games.
One star of the game, I'm sure you could guess it. He stopped all 30 shots. Number 35, Adam Carlson.
Carlson coming out with the T-shirt, clapping his hands. Again, he's your number 1 star. No surprise, 30 save shutout here in this one. And Adam Carlson is going to head down and have a chat with Arlie. Let's send it down there.
How's it going?
Adam, what a performance from you. 30 shots on goal, 30 saves. I know you were feeling it early on, but this was really a team victory front to back. I mean, this is about as good as you can ask for.
Big time, and it's at the exact point of the year that you want to see this. The boys are coming in hot, a nice big playoff run coming up here, and that's exactly what you want to see this time of year.
This was such an important game, a 4-point swing against a team that you're trying to catch in the playoffs. What does a win like this, not only winning, but how you won, how does this dictate how you look forward to, the games coming up in this 4-game homestand?
I mean, we said in the locker room, the last 20 minutes of this period is going to carry over into the game tomorrow night against Florida, which is another 4-point swing to a team in this division. So, I mean, it's huge. Every point counts, every shift counts, every goal. And I'm just glad that these boys fought hard in front of me and got me that big 0.
Yeah, and this is your first shutout of the year again, and I got to think that the confidence is just flying high for you right now, too.
Big time, and it's all due to those guys in front of me. They're blocking the shots. I think there was about 7 or 8 big grade A scoring chances where we had Wasey, we had Daltz, we had all the guys in front of me making the big kick saves, and that's what it takes in playoff hockey.
You played your part, too. Congratulations, Adam.
Thank you very much.
All right, there's Adam Carlson, your number 1 star of the game tonight as the Icemen win.
And there you have it, Arlie, with Adam Carlson. He was excellent today, and Carlson fired up as he goes down the tunnel there. And a happy bunch, and a big congratulations to Adam Carlson as he gets the shutout here. He's had a couple opportunities for shutouts this season. They got spoiled in the final seconds there in games earlier this year. Great to see him rewarded. He has been a workhorse for Jacksonville here on the year. Let's recap how we got to this 4-0 score, and it was